With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
Welcome back to Original GM. I'm Hupahu, joined with the gang again. Howdy ho. Double episode this weekend. Not for you guys, for us, yeah. Maybe one time. We'll
Fucking you guys.
Yeah. What a cliffhanger. Jamah. For the viewers that have been watching Jamah since the very beginning, season 1.
Jamah's dead.
He has died. So,
I feel for you. The fact that your character's dead, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I appreciate that. It was self-sacrifice, so you're going to get limited experience for that kill. 30,000 experience points.
Nice.
Damn. However, your alignment has shifted from neutral good to true neutral now. You win
He's
quite a few steps. 4, right? 4 steps.
Yeah, I went from strictly neutral good to strictly neutral good to true neutral. So
That's 4 steps.
Yeah.
That's 4 positions. It's quite a bit.
one swing of the blade.
Don't go to the evil, but
To neutral good, from neutral good to true neutral?
it's 3.
It's 3.
3. So 3 steps. Yeah. Wow. Lot going on, you guys. Fuck.
Look, man,
Okay.
shit happens. All right.
Yeah.
Don't show up halfway through someone's life cycle and expect to be a dad. I don't know.
That's what happens when you bring a new player in.
He just starts swinging.
Yeah.
Shit
Natural
happens.
17 even with the Vorpal Sword, so he didn't have to chop him multiple times. It was very poetic, the way that it went down. So,
Poetry in motion, baby.
Whoa.
we're going to start in the Happy Hunting Grounds.
Oh.
And Lily,
Yes.
you're in the Happy Hunting Grounds, and you, a couple episodes ago, had decided that you were going to take your children from Tuffy and go back to the cradle, correct?
Correct. So when she goes in to pick them up from Tuffy, she's gonna tell him, there's so much happening, and if I don't do anything else, it will be to make sure that these children have a normal childhood. It was the greatest blessing that my parents gave me. And out of everybody we know, I am the most balanced and grounded. And I believe it is because of the way that I was raised.
Well, that's a personal opinion. I feel pretty balanced myself, but you know.
And you are.
I
But I don't want to be leaving them in the Happy Hunting Grounds on a regular basis when they should be with Gorgain and I. So it's
It's your choice.
nothing personal, but I do want to have them with me as much as possible. However, I will not hide the magic from them the way my parents hid it from me.
I have their blood, and I have a word of recall on each of them. I haven't told them the words, not that they can speak them yet, but
And what of their souls?
I would not dare delve into something like that without talking with you first. Currently, they're in their bodies.
Okay. For now, let's leave it that way.
Very well.
She is going to use the hat, the infamous hat,
Okay.
and she's going to grow 4 extra arms,
Okay.
2 out of each side,
Okay.
and
So 4 extra arms or 2 extra arms?
4, so that
Okay.
she can pick up both kids
All right.
and hold them to her.
So 4 arms total.
No, 6.
6 arms total.
6 arms total. All right. You kind of look like a demoness.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
She's got both those babies held tight up to her body.
Okay.
And then with her 2 other hand, she is going to have the lynx blade in one hand and the amethyst dagger that Zira had made for her in the other.
Okay.
She ain't fucking around,
She
dude.
ain't fucking around. Oh, I bet she will tell him thank you.
Is there something I should be aware of?
Well, when I left the Prime, there was some type of vampiric attack on my home.
Oh.
And now Sal has taken over in place of Glistinian. And
Yes.
he seems great, but I don't know him. I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know what he will do.
Well, I actually do know a little bit about that situation, but
Do tell.
oh well, it's a lot. But I believe Glistinian has gone back to their original homeworld, where all of this came from.
Yeah.
And he sent him. The son sent the father away.
Which is strange.
Well, according to prophecy and history, he defeated his father in another world and became Cat Lord. Back in those days, he was very selfish, but it seems that he has spent, from what I can gather, thousands of years in a place where time does not pass the same. A place known as Sanctuary, a place, a city far away. And evidently, he, from what I can tell, grew up. His father says he is an anti-hero, whatever that means. He is different than Glistinian. He seems to be quite a bit more serious.
Yeah.
He doesn't find happiness and joy in dancing and music and things of that nature like Glistinian did. His concern for cats is, well, I'm not sure how deep that goes. I think he sees catkind as more of a tool than his father. But as far as can he be trusted, well, I am worshiping him, so that should tell you at least something. There was a transfer of all catkind, and the whole tiger lines have all been reinitiated with the new god. So no one left. Lion seems to like him a great deal, and I know that Cheetah holds him in high regard. And there have been some others that have come as well, including a dark lynx.
Who is that?
His name is Adric Jalra. He is a mountain elf of great power. He holds ruining magic, quantum magic. But he is also a warrior. Very, very interesting individual. And then, of course, his familiar has come with him. Her name is Trill. Are you familiar with dark elf language? Trill means dark elf. That's her name. She is not to be toyed with and very evil. quite scary. And there have been others.
If she's anything like Tatalda, I wouldn't fuck with her.
She makes Tatalda look like a flower girl. Yes. Especially if you're male. But anyway, they all seem to be very loyal to him, and including Polar Cat. He has a bit of leeriness about him with him, but Pindar is following him as well. So I would assume that something is there. I overheard them speaking about something about the Council of Gods, and something about this dark mage, the one that brought the Nexus. They spoke of the dark mage is not only running from the Council of Gods, but from a deity of balance, one that holds both paladins and anti-paladins within his fold. I did not get the name, but it seems there are others coming from other crystal spheres. The crystalline spheres that they originate from, not this one. And I did hear the new Lord of Cats speaking to his father about that the mess has been cleaned up. He must return back home. Something about they had the answer to the Umbra and how to heal it.
Well, maybe they'll bring that answer back to this world.
I believe this is where they got it.
They got the answer here.
They got the answer here for their world.
Do you know if they shared it with the Druid Council here?
Druidic magic, according to Glistinian, is the way to heal the Umbra.
Maybe you should contact Eris and let her know that.
Okay. I can do that.
You know that's her thing.
What?
The Druid stuff.
Yeah. I suppose I've heard rumors about them not liking her, but
I don't believe everything you hear.
they will. I'll let her know.
Okay. As always,
Of course.
thank you.
May the blessings of the cat lord go with you.
Thank you. And she will plane shift
Okay.
with the Lynx blade
All right.
home.
Okay. You appear at the cradle. Everything seems to be normal. Bella, Gorgain, even Hedda's there. Rabbit's there. Gorg,
Appears with 6 arms and 2 babies and 2 daggers in each hand.
Gorg looks at you. He's like, welcome home.
Thank you, love. Things are very odd.
Well, we were attacked by Azric and his minions, and I dealt with them.
I'm going to contact my mother and father. I am not comfortable with leaving the kids anywhere, really.
Well, if we're going to leave them here, we need more protections because they were able to come straight in.
They were. Let me get a hold of my parents.
Very well, my love.
She'll telepathy her mom and dad at the same time.
Okay.
Mom, Dad,
Yes. Yes.
can you come to the cradle? I need your help.
Can you what?
Can you come to the cradle? I need your help.
Of course, dear. Your mother says. Your father's like, yeah, I can come. Is everything okay?
Not really, no.
We'll be right there. Moments later, the door opens and they walk in together. What is the matter, dear? Your mother says. Go again, and he nods at them both. Your dad immediately casts a couple spells when he walks in.
I'm gonna set Adric. We were attacked here in our home.
Your mother's like, when?
Maybe an hour ago.
Yes, about an hour ago. I dealt with it.
A lot is happening and a lot has shifted.
Who were you attacked by?
Azaric and his minions.
You see your mother kind of glare. She's like, yes.
Only because
She looks at your dad.
it was only because Gorgain shoved me in the other room that I was able to get the babies out of here and to the happy hunting grounds, where I learned that Glistinian has given the throne to his son, Salvadorian Crossbane. I don't know if you remember them from Eris's wedding, but he is currently the Lord of Cats now.
There is much more than that has happened, my dear. Your mother says, perhaps we should go in the other room.
Really, the bottom line of why I brought you guys here, or why I'm asking for your help, is I believe that the only reason that I have survived with my mind and my psyche intact is from having a grounded, normal upbringing.
Your mother smiles.
I want the same for my babies. Which means that I can't constantly leave them in happy hunting grounds. And they can't constantly be having things like that happen in front of them.
Currently, dear, there is no one within our family that can do that. Thus, you must understand why there are those that send their children into lies to protect them. Come. She turns and walks into the back room. He follows. Your dad follows. Gorgain gets up and goes in there and follows with you, and Hedda's like kind of stands there, and Gorgain goes like that to him. He's like, Mark. You guys go into the kitchen, and your mother says, please sit down, if you would. Here. And she comes over and grabs one of the kids. Dorm. And he's like, you tell her. And she's like, the king of Verb is dead.
Jet?
Killed by Gordon.
Why? What did he do?
There's a lot to that, and we're still trying to figure out the details. We're unable to contact him currently. But there's something more important you should know. Jamah has been found and executed. The details are a bit fuzzy right now, but we do believe it was done by one of his sons, who is not one that we knew existed. Bounty hunter by the name of Godwin. Godwin Dumont, the nephew of Alexandria, though we know very little about the cause and reason behind it all. We do know that this act was the final act to bring Mira back to the Prime, and she is now here again. Your father says, I know that perhaps you are very much struggling with this information all at once. Your mother and I have been meaning to speak with you about something very important for some time and have just not found the occasion. But you should know that we owe, both of us, but especially me, we owe our lives and our very existence, and that of yours, to a man once known as Victor Vane.
I am aware. I've had your journal for quite some time.
He smiles. It was he who saved me from death, and I have held allegiance to him for some time because of that.
He is one of my, as you know, oldest and dearest friends.
His mother was taken along with the prince. They were captured by the Elven Empire through the actions of the King of Verb, his brother Jet, and they are currently being held on the other continent. Thus the actions of Gordon. He is building an army to get his mother, but more so in the pursuit of the destruction of the High Elven Empire. He is now the King of Verb and the ruler of the House Vane, which means the immortals within Bolskar will be joining him.
There will be no stopping him, especially if Zira is backing him, and we all know that she will.
The destruction of the High Elven Empire, dear. This cannot be. We will not go against him, but something must be done. Unity is splintering. Those which struck your very home here are now growing in power because of all of this. There is need of justice. We're going to stop right there. We're going to go back to the Sub Rosa.
Holy shit.
Gorgane's just standing there with his mouth open. He's just like,
Gorgane.
yeah.
Oh.
All right, back to the Sub Rosa. Jamal's head's lying on the floor. You're in your room.
Yeah, I reach back with, telekinesis to close the door and just kind of drop to the knees in front of the body.
Okay.
And then, honestly, he actually reaches out telepathically to try and speak to Lady Nira.
Okay. You do. You connect with her.
So, my lady,
Yes, my child.
this vengeance, I have devoted to you. The vengeance I seek, I will devote to you, if you guide me. I will be the willful blade of vengeance, if you help me find what I still seek.
I am with you, my child. You are chosen. You have brought me back.
And he kind of focuses, like, even his grandfather comes across his mind, and
You see her eyes burning in your head with the chains tightening around her body.
he kind of says, and I will bring vengeance home.
The House Dumont is falling. The immortals are in flux.
Jip, my father told me plenty. He told me of the one that we are worried about, And the power he grows is beyond Volskar, my lady.
Volskar is merely a destination for him to complete his goals. He is called upon vengeance, my child. For that is why he is here.
What would you have me do?
The time will come. I will build my temples again.
And of my mother? My vengeance.
Those answers are sought in the Underdark, deep within the pits. There is much to do now, my child. Many come against this world. There is war brewing. My minions are fighting on many fronts. Call those unto me that seek vengeance, and you will be given boons. Your first being the items that lay before your feet, those of your fathers and his treasure trove, which is located deep within Beacon. Within his bag resides a black diamond that will unlock everything that you seek within Beacon. Know that this stronghold will protect you even from the heroes of the North, if need be. There are ships and wealth unlike you have ever seen. And deep within that city of Beacon lies the Guild of Thieves and Assassins, simply awaiting for you to return. Seek out Beacon, and your power will grow.
Understood, my lady.
The Underdark will come later. Do my bidding.
And it will fall.
Yes, my child. Yes. You feel her disconnect. You get a shiver up your spine when she does. Like, you're praying to her and you feel like she's connected to you, but at the same time, it feels like something is about to strike you from behind. It's an odd feeling. It doesn't set well with you. It's not like praying to like Ariax or Aphrodite or something. There's no
It's
peace.
got a good gold.
There's no peace.
Warm light, yeah.
There's just this
More pain.
gnawing fear in the background.
More pain and more thirst.
Yeah. You guys are in the hallway. Seth, what do? You call for a cleanup crew?
No,
No? Okay.
just waiting for what she's
Okay.
going to do.
Sabian says, contract complete.
That's fucking crazy.
I do believe that is Jamah.
Yeah.
You might not want to tell Remy about this.
He's gonna find out.
He is going to be crushed.
One of the Geoniners like glances down at the head and he's like,
We can't have Remy going after anybody right now. That's the last thing we need. I'll compel him if I have to.
I have
have to get to Lily?
I should be with you, but Jamah's body we need to be very careful with. I have an idea of where we could put it.
In the other room. Renara.
Yeah.
Valkyrie walks up. Orders Admiral. Shall we stay in Queensland?
For the moment being, let me wait until I hear from Seth that everything's secure.
Very well. If you don't mind, I'd like to have a moment with Kara. She turns and looks over at her.
Can I help you, Captain?
Come
You
with me.
guys,
Come with me, Commander.
she'll look at her. Here. Oh yeah, the office was right here. I forgot that I built an office for
Yeah.
her. Run,
Well, it's
look
not
at
built
Kara.
yet,
In progress.
and the captain just moved, the captain, she moves this way.
Ren will look at Valkyrie and say, "You can use my office if you need to."
Thank you, Admiral.
She'll look at Kara and she'll give her like a really like genuine, thoughtful smile.
She'll head that way.
And
Okay.
Ren's gonna walk over and sit next to Kazav
All right.
because she needs to talk to him.
Zen follows you. Sits next to you.
She'll squeeze her hand. She's been awfully quiet.
Yeah. You come into the quarters and she says, "Sit down, Commander."
She'll sit with her hands folded in her lap.
When you were a young child, you were sent to the Prime Material Plane. There was a lot going on in the heavens, including the demon wars. A place for a child not to be. Admiral Nova thought it best that her daughter and my daughter be sent into the arms of Goldstar. You were born from an angelic being, a union between myself and him. A prodigy child, one not expected. Though a gift nonetheless. At the time, I could not raise you. I was in war. I thought you should know before we continued to serve together. I did not want this to be brought up as a surprise in the face of the others. As close as you are to Eden, I am to Nova.
So you're saying you're my mother?
Yes, I am. And your father is a greater being of angelic nature.
Then why was I told he was in prison?
To keep you from searching for him. His form of angelic nature is not that of a father figure. At one point, I nearly worshipped him until I found out what he truly is. His name is Samael, the angel of vengeance. He is why I fell from faith. He is why I no longer may call unto Gold Star in the station of Paladinhood. I don't tell you this to make you understand that he is evil, for he is not. Though he is not human, my child. He is something other than that. Something unique and different. I do not expect you to call me mother. I do not expect you to do anything different than what you have done up to this point. But know that you were placed into the arms of Gold Star. And I could think of no better father figure than him. And I am proud of what you have become. This is why I requested this station. Galen told you the lies to keep you safe.
I don't hold that against Galen. But may I ask, at this moment I feel like I was hidden in shame. Because the only love that I felt is from Eden and her family. That's why I changed my name, because I didn't want to be associated with my imprisoned father and the mother that he supposedly killed. And now I actually wish that were true. Because, you know, my mother and father were ashamed to be associated with me. At least that's how I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing.
My own downfall is not your fault. What he did to me and the shame that I was given is not your fault.
Sure feels like it.
What I did to you was to protect you and keep you from the shame.
I am a priestess of Gold Star. Gold Star protects me. I don't need your protection.
She smiles. Of course, my child.
Should he see fit to bring me home, that is his choice, not yours.
I have no control over you other than that which is part of the military. Nor do I wish to have any control over you. Again, I am proud of what you have become.
Am I dismissed, Captain?
Of course.
She walks out.
Okay.
Yo, everybody fighting with their parents tonight.
So she can cut her head off.
Fuck.
True. And she goes and stands by Eden.
Okay. You guys see them come out. She doesn't seem to have any, like you can't tell there was any kind of argument or anything like that as far as Captain goes. She just moves over next to Kazav over here.
What about Kara?
I don't know.
How does she?
She's got a plain look on her face, but there are tears coming down her.
Eden on telepathy, or do you need to go talk? Do we need to go talk? Yes? Alright, let's go. Two of them will walk out.
All right.
Aim and Carl.
All right. Where do they go?
Car's room.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna just put them down.
Drama.
Right.
Goodness.
Run.
Yeah.
Would look at Kazav and say, "How's before?"
He's fine. Unfortunately, I have not been able to complete what he has requested yet because I've been dealing with all of this. If you would allow me, I
Absolutely.
will go and take care of that.
Absolutely.
May take a little while.
Okay.
You know, Captain. And she's like, Kazav. And he leaves. Disappears.
Ram will telepathy sent at that point. Say,
Okay.
"Are you okay, sweetie?"
She's kind of just staring forward when you say that. She's just,
She telepathies her.
she smiles at you.
What's going on? Do you want to talk about it?
It's not with me.
You're okay? Okay.
The butler's still down in the Red Lantern, she says in your head.
Shit!
She says that in your head.
I was gonna go there. I forgot.
The King of Verb is dead, she says in your head.
Good answer.
So random.
And then something about the leader of the Black Banks was executed. I don't know who
Does
that
she know who
is.
that is? No. Weird.
Yeah, and then the lower planes, there is now a connection with Queensland.
What?
Those portals are connected now to Mirabilia.
Do the higher ups know that?
I don't know.
Just don't leave that. Prince Vayman?
Oh, and Nera, the goddess of vengeance, she is back on the prime.
Prince Vayman. I hate to disturb you.
Yeah.
I just received information that the portals from Mirabilia to Queensland are connected.
Yes, I know.
Okay. That's all she says. Did you say that the goddess of vengeance was back?
Nera? One of the old gods?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's scary.
It's involving the lower planes, I can tell you that. There is lots of chit chat. There's a war brewing against the elves, the high elves. I don't know all the details. Give me a few more moments. and
There
I'll see
aren't any
what-
high elves here.
No,
What
on
do
the
you
other
mean?
continent. The city of Verb, the new king. Gordon.
Like the Gordon that was helping us, Gordon?
Yeah, he's the new king of Verb. And the leader of the House of Vane. Something's going on with the Immortals that's not good. Anyway, I don't know how it concerns us, but man, there's a lot of chit chat in the lower planes right now.
Let me know what you learn.
I have to be careful. Someone's trying to follow my questions.
Yeah?
Yes, someone from the lower planes is trying to listen to what I'm learning.
She puts out her calico around the two of them. What?
Did you do that?
Yeah.
I can't do anything if you do
Oh. Well, be careful, please. She'll pull it back in.
that. Crosses her arms, huffs. I'm in, okay?
She's like, oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Timmy walks up to Doll, and Pox goes over and sits down at the table. Pox has not said anything to you since that down in the temple. Timmy walks up to you. Hey, I'm gonna get something to eat.
that sounds wonderful. Yeah.
You hungry? He
Let's
looks at
eat.
Rayla, and she's like, no, thank you. Thank you, though.
We're gonna talk with telepathy Timmy and say, take Kit with you. Show her around.
Rayla goes over and sits down next to Pox, and yeah, he'll take Kit. I don't have her
I know.
token right now,
I'll
I
draw
don't
it
know
this
where
week.
Zed is.
and Zed's not there either. Good night.
Guys, you guys left me. I can't teleport on my own.
Except with no budget.
I know.
I'll get Kit's
Dun, dun,
token drawn this
dun.
week.
Well, Zed is dead.
Yes,
No,
She's in space. Oh, yeah.
I will bring Zed in.
Wow.
No, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I just letting you know that he's not on it. You should be there.
No, he should be there. What the hell? I'm not quite sure where his token went. Doggone it.
Regardless, he's just kind of standing in the corner watching.
Well, no.
Yeah. Way better job than other douchebag that got paper ass.
Can we break for just a second?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and take a break right there, and we'll be right back. Emergency potty break.
Thank you.
Now I gotta.
I was gonna die.
So, Rava would say we need to.
We're gonna go to right where we're at, right there.
Okay, I figured. Rava would say we need to be very careful about what's done with Jamal's body.
Oh, I mean, Godwin's already searching.
We're gonna start looking through his equipment.
I have an idea of where to put it.
He has 8 bags on him. Some pouches. He has his robes. He has 3 necklaces, 3 earrings, a ring on every finger, a pair of boots, 2 scimitars. Yeah.
You should go check on him.
She is gonna telepathy to Rava. As soon as we are done with Jamal's body, I need to go see Lily. I need to get the staff of Valak, and I need to go to a temple and make sure that Alexandria arises to be the goddess Valak. Otherwise, all is lost. The Big A is not our greatest enemy. There is another. And she
Okay.
will go up to the door.
Okay.
As she's saying this, she'll walk up to the door.
Rava's gonna telepathy
It opens.
Step in.
Okay.
Wait for it to close.
Closes behind you. You hear the door open.
You okay?
I'm not sure if that's an option anymore, Val.
You see a pile of blood and this body that has been stripped.
What do you need?
Time and focus. This path has gone farther than I anticipated. And it will continue.
You have, by your actions, brought Nira back to the Prime.
I'm aware of what I've done, Val.
Now, by my actions, I must bring Val back. There must be balance.
This I will agree with you. I cannot promise that I can help you anymore with your journey. I have made my choices.
No matter what you have done, no matter what you have done, we are loyal to our own, your family, and you are part of us.
He turns and looks at her. I will always do what I can. I didn't know, Val.
You never do.
This whole time. You sent me to kill my own father. And yet, in the end, that was his wish too.
Death is temporary. God,
Seems to be that way for the worst of us.
it's almost never permanent.
There's a
Be
lot-
careful that you're not continuing to be used as a pawn in their game.
I go only as far as my ends, Val. I can't promise what happens between there and there. I'm sorry. She may be alive, Val. Just like him.
You feel him talking, and you think as you're saying what you're saying, you think about Jet. And I need a wisdom check.
Fuck.
You realize what's happened to your father and you feel like you've been done wrong.
She failed.
Anything but a 20, and she rolled a 20.
You see Val's eyes start to change. And you see her start to shake a little bit, and then you see her body start to morph and transform in front of your eyes. Starts to become a werewolf in front of you. You change into a werewolf, and you want to seek out whoever did you wrong. And you feel like that is your only goal right now. So, you know there's really no way to get off the ship without your sister. The whole thing with Valk and all that's out of your head right now. All you have on your mind is vengeance right now. That's it. That's all you have as a Lycan. And you're not in the form of, like, you still have control. You're not going to attack him or anybody else, but you feel like that's what you want to do right now.
Val, are you still with me? He kind of mentally reaches out for the door control.
Okay.
And telepathy's Reva.
All right.
Reva, we have a new situation.
Door opens. You see a tail, and you see Thalia from behind, Val from behind. She's all fucking wolfed out.
Thalia. Val.
You hear her behind you.
She'll step forward. She'll walk forward right up to her. Hey.
Sabian will let go of your hand when you do that. You walk up.
Talk to me. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's going on.
It's a knowledge. He is the puppet master.
Thalia. Magic resistance?
These new dice are beautiful, but they're a
Hard
little
to-
hard to.
I'll paint them for you.
What do we got?
Mm.
84.
Miss it?
Yeah.
You feel blood magic take control of you and you become controlled by Sabian. He says, change back to yourself. And you do. As soon as you do, it leaves you again. And you feel like yourself again.
Breathe. Breathe.
You realize you are in, that Sabian is in control of you right now. You would feel that. I need a wisdom check because you feel like that's wronged you.
Oh my God.
Please make it.
Yes.
Okay. You're able to fight the urge.
Breathe. We will do whatever needs to be done. Okay.
You feel okay now. You feel in control. You know what's going on. You know what just happened to yourself. You might be thankful at this point to him for doing that. I don't know. That's up to you, but...
She wanted him.
Okay.
You're once the goddess of justice. This isn't about vengeance, remember?
That's a separate deal.
You will seek out whatever it is that is on your mind and what you need to accomplish, he says to you.
I need to get to Lily.
You feel like you need to do that now. Like suddenly you feel like, yes, that's what I need to do.
I need to get the staff about, and we need to go to the Temple of the Old Gods and make sure that Alexandria ascends.
She's gonna look past Valia and look at Godwin and say, we need to put his body somewhere safe.
Do what you will. He just watched the window.
Okay. Steps over it and walks over to the window. A pile of blood with a naked Jamah.
She'll pull out an open or a empty bag of holding.
Okay.
She'll walk out to the hall. Her head up, shaking her head.
Okay.
In the bag.
Godwin will turn around and
She'll walk in and
lift
she'll
the body
collect
up.
the body.
So
inside
he'll
the
lift
bag.
lift the body up
To help her.
so she
Okay.
can kind of just
All right.
Put it in
scoop
the
the
bag.
bag.
All right. You can get it in there.
Tie it off. Put it on her hip for now.
Okay.
Walk back out into the hallway.
Okay.
She kind of giggles a little bit. She kind of starts giggling.
Sabian looks at you with this crazy look in his eyes and he's like, he laughs too.
And honestly, Godwin hearing the laughter just breaks down in laughter in front of the window himself.
Okay. So like they're all laughing, Seth. You're like, you see the Geo-Niners like look at each other for a second, then
She'll turn and look at Godwin and go, now you understand the hysterical laughter.
Seth just shakes his head, turns into a panther, and just lays down on the floor.
okay.
Lily,
Yes.
I need to get to Lily.
Let's go talk to her. I don't think you should come with us to see her. She's gonna be mad. Are you okay here?
I need time as it is.
We'll be back.
Can I have the
She'll
floor
reach out for
clean?
Sabian's hand.
He smiles and grabs your
She'll
hand.
teleport.
Okay.
In front of the cradle.
All right.
Sad?
He was asking, can I
What?
have the floor clean, but
Oh. Yeah.
disappeared, so
Well,
Well,
I'm still here.
yeah.
this cat head just peers into the room and
Seth, if you'd please.
good. And he'll nod to one of the Geo-Niners. You might have somebody clean this up.
Very well, Chief.
And he'll say to Godwin,
Rava?
are you alright?
I'm fine.
You can turn around.
Cat talks to you. You're all right.
He just turned around for a second. You know, as soon as he sees a Black Panther.
Black Panther in the doorway, just looking around just the head. Just
Seth's
kinda-
voice.
Yeah, it's Seth's voice, but
All the adventures we could have together, but I'm fine. And then just turns back around like, what the fuck? Just another.
Adventures? What adventures?
Drown a Black Panther.
Yeah, nothing like a dark elf and a Black Panther going on adventures.
Oh,
There it is. There it is.
oh, that's horrible.
Can I change your name?
What?
Rava,
Just
really
Glenn.
quick. She would have telepathied Vay.
okay.
Jamah's dead.
Mm.
And that's all she'll say. She'll say Jamah's dead.
You do it?
Got him.
No.
Jamah let him kill him willingly.
No doubt.
What about his equipment?
Godwin is his son,
Wow.
and he collected it.
I need the black stone that is in his equipment.
They're on the ship. He is not well, Vay.
Okay.
I'm sniffing the blood.
You're sniffing the blood. There's a couple Geo-Niners that come up with mops and buckets, and Vay appears.
and just lay down.
He walks over to the door and goes in. Godwin,
Hey, Vay.
I have your payment.
Oh, yeah. The bounty.
I need the black stone that's in one of his bags.
Is this gonna be a problem, Vay?
If it's not given to me, for sure. Congratulations on the successful bounty.
Well, nothing like killing your own father to cheer up your day.
How did you find out he was your father? He walks all the way up to you, steps over the blood.
From his own words, and Nera's confirmation.
Sorry that happened. I know how that feels.
Yeah, always good to see you get good use out of that sword. And winks.
Hand you the bag.
Takes it, just tosses it on the shelf.
There's something I must retrieve within Beacon.
I know, Vay.
Tell you what. You are more use than locked in a prison cell, fighting me over your father's equipment. I don't want any of it but the stone, so that I can get into a specific location.
Below Beacon.
And I can't go there. So,
It appears that I can.
maybe you can complete this mission for me.
If we are of the same mind, then we have an accord.
It sounds like you're not following your soon-to-be king. Is that what I'm getting? Being no prince, you will do what I command. You will do what I command. You feel yourself, what the fuck? I need a saving throw?
Vampire. Fucking
Just a
vampires.
second.
Vampires, that's okay. That vampire just saved my ass.
Not this one.
No, different.
Fucking all breaking a hysterical laughter in the fucking hallway.
They're
Gio and I are just like,
like, these motherfuckers are psychotic.
yeah.
It's going to be at a -14 versus mind will. So what is your mind will? 12? 12? So you need a natural 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not even. No.
Okay. You are compelled by Vay. He smiles and he's like, so we will discuss the details once you are in Beacon. For the time being, stay on the ship. Help Reva, help the Admiral. Do your duty.
I don't know if in his, I don't know how much the compelled he can kind of feel what's in his mind or whatnot, but I mean, it's not,
He doesn't.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't really care. It's just Vay.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks at the swords that are sitting over there, and he says, "When you go to touch them, be careful. Those are artifact in nature, and they will change you.
So
Like they're in scabbards right now.
Don't touch them. Or-
Yeah." He's like, as long as you touch the scabbards, you're fine. But the moment you unsheath one of those blades, it will change you. We're going to keep this quiet unless it's something that you wish to be known, because the Black Banks will come after you. They will seek you. There will be bounties on you. They will want what I wanted. So it's probably best we keep this secure and unknown at the moment. Carry on. He steps over the blood, goes out the door, and you see a couple of Geoniners there standing with mop buckets. They're like, Prince? He goes past. He's left these Reva. None of this is to be spoken. Who was in that room?
It was me, Val, Sabian, Seth, and the Geoniners.
Fuck. You will not speak of this to anyone. You
No
feel
worries.
yourself compelled when he says that. Turns
She'll
and looks
tell
at
him.
you, Seth, and he's like, you will speak not of any of this.
Never.
Say versus mind will at -14.
She'll
You can
tell
have
Vay.
it. He-
Okay, all right.
you can
She'll
have
tell
it.
Vay.
He won't be
Need to do
mentioning
that. I
anything.
won't tell anybody.
Don't remember that I did that. What a dick.
Jackass.
Walks up to the Geoniners, says the same thing.
He wouldn't have said anything anyway, because no, this don't go below this, beyond this hallway.
She'll tell Vay.
They're like, yes, sir.
She'll tell Vay. Valia's heading to tell Lily right now.
Fuck.
She's actually not.
Isn't that where they're going?
She's not going to tell Lily that Jamah's dead. She's
Oh.
going to get the staff about.
Oh, okay, then she won't say anything.
But you told him who was there, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, is Valia with you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Outside the cradle.
You guys are getting ready to go right into the cradle, and Vay appears. He's like, hey. He reaches out and gives you a hug.
Mm-hmm.
When he reaches to hug her, she takes a step back.
What?
What do you want?
Father just died. I'm trying to show support.
Raven kind of giggles.
Never, ever hugged me in the entirety of our lives.
Changed, Valia.
I'll give you nightmares.
Just let me go get the staff, and please just let me go get the staff. So,
So,
Alexandria.
Don't
can
say
attend.
anything about the fact that Godwin killed Jamah, or that he is hurt or dead or anything about what took place in there. Save it a -14
Never.
mind will.
She's
Which
like him.
she's liking, so she's got negatives on that.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta figure out what that actually is.
It's gonna be a natural 20, I'm sure.
Her mind will is a -6,
Okay, so that will be 12,
12 or higher.
right?
A 6.
Okay, you fail. You won't tell anybody about what happened in that hallway.
That's
She
fucking
wouldn't
wild.
anyway.
I know. And then he would say, don't remember this. Don't remember that I compelled you. And then look over at Raven and say the same thing. You both roll. Well, Raven doesn't roll because she's... But roll again for me.
She starts to get mad and then it just disappears.
Yeah, and then it just disappears.
18.
So you make that one. And he's like...
Mm.
I said you won't remember this. He says it again.
You
Roll,
don't fucking trust me.
roll again.
She looks. Raven looks and goes, "Don't remember what."
I fucking see that. I think it's a 5. I think
Okay.
it's-
All right. You forget it.
Yeah.
You both forget it. Except for you remember him saying that to her. But...
No, she probably wouldn't say anything. She's smart enough to know better.
Okay.
Oh no, shit.
Something. I don't know what it was.
And he's like,
but-
carry on. Good luck with your task.
Hey, you owe me a birthday present.
Okay. I'll get you one. He teleports.
There's something suspicious with that. There's something. I can feel
That
it.
guy.
I don't know what it was.
Getting gay?
That guy. What
Oh.
That guy.
That fucking guy.
Yeah.
We'll go in.
All right. Let's take a quick break right there.
Okay.
That's where
Is
we
he still
normally
holding
take the
her
break.
hand?
Yeah, he's still holding your hand.
Just
Sabian Sanders still. He doesn't say anything to Sabian.
Yeah, fuck her head.
He doesn't look at him. He doesn't say anything. He
Bullshit.
doesn't nothing. So, yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we will be right back. And we're back. Okay, Kara, Eden, you guys come up. You don't go through the hallway. You go through this way, around here, and into Kara's room.
What's going on, sweetie? Talk to me.
I just found out that Valkyrie is my mother. And that my father is Samael.
Now, with angelic theory, you both know who that is. He's a type 7 angelic being, the highest type you can be. He is pain, vengeance, retribution, protection, and enforcement for the heavens. If there was a dark angel, he would be the one.
I've been told all my life that my father killed my mother,
And that he's in the prisons.
and he's in the prisons.
I am so sorry. You know what? Regardless of what anybody else says, you know what the truth of the matter is? Gold Star's your father.
And you're my sister.
Seth,
Yes, I am.
Seth, you're in cat form. You can hear all of this. You're within 20 feet. You smell them and you can hear it.
I am so sorry that they lied to you.
Especially with the Eden voice.
Well, no wonder she was so concerned about you and what you were doing.
As far as I'm concerned, you're still my only family.
I understand.
You, your father, and Risa. Well, the party's my family too, but
Yeah.
it's just, why? Why lie about it?
Usually it's fair. That's the reason people lie.
You said something about the demon wars and all that, but
Do you know what
She'll
that
tell-
is?
What?
she'll tell her the story that that she was given, but
Well, I understand why
You
you're
know about
upset.
the demon wars. You know that they attacked the heavens and that it was a big war that took place. Evidently she was born during that time. And Samael, I mean, he has orange wings. He has reddish orange wings. It connects,
As far as I'm concerned, I'm glad that they did what they did because now you're my sister. And we wouldn't be where we're at if they hadn't have made the decisions they made. It's all in Gold Star's plan. I really do believe that.
same. The timing seems suspect.
What do you mean?
Why now? With everything else going on, it just
Right. Like, you don't believe her?
it's not that I don't believe her, I just don't trust why now.
Right. You should pray on it.
That's actually really good. Will you pray with me?
I will. She'll lean across the table and take
both
her
of your
hand.
hands.
Okay.
We'll start praying.
All right. You guys pray. As you're praying, I'm going to go back to the cradle. You guys walk in, Reva, Dahlia. You
You
walk
want us
into-
to roll
For what?
your prayer?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You can't use
45.
angelic theory. You've already used it.
Oh, we've already used it this week. Yeah, she rolled a 45. They used it when they saved Vela.
Yeah. What'd you get?
35.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
All right, you guys pray, and you're praying. So Balia and Rava, you walk in, or Val and Rava, you walk into the cradle, and the door's closed to the back room. You see Bella and Hedda and Rabbit there.
Hey guys.
Hedda's like, well, hello there.
How you doing?
Long time no see, chitlins. What you all up to?
I need to talk to Lily, please.
Oh, she's back there with Gordon. They're having a private conversation. Her parents are back there too. I'd let her know you're here, but it's kind of important, I think.
Well, Rainbow telepathy, Lily.
Okay.
Lily.
Yes, Raven.
Val and I are here. We need to speak with you when you have a minute. I know Hedda told us you're talking to your parents, but it's important.
I'm trying to secure my children so that I can deal with everything that's going on.
Understandable.
I'll be out in a moment.
Okay. She'll look at Val and say, she'll be here in a minute.
Look at Hedda.
I don't know how long they'll be. You can take a look around, though. You know, you might see something here you're interested in.
Anything showed up since this morning? Because we're literally just here.
She can't
Wow.
fly.
I didn't know that. I wasn't here this morning.
Did you get any flying magic items?
He turns, looks over at Bella, and she's like, no, dear. We don't have anything like that yet. I have not had a chance to talk it over with Lily yet. I'm sure we can get it stocked, but...
Fuck. Rainbow will walk around this area over here. You
Okay.
can see what there is, where all the boxes and shit are.
Okay. All
And
right.
hats and jewelry and all the shit.
Right.
Last night she'll just walk around and look.
Okay. Start looking.
Mhm. Wait.
Black cat comes wandering up underneath your feet and purring, looking at you.
Kitty, kitty.
Rubs up against your leg. Lays down, shows its belly to you.
She doesn't lay down and pet it.
Okay.
She just looks at
Right.
it.
All right.
Cute kitty.
You come to look back up at the jewelry, and there's a monkey right there in front of you looking at you.
Hi, baby.
Moves over to
That's
the
the
side.
monkey's name, right? His baby?
Yeah. Moves over to the side, flicks his tail, and just watches you. It's like,
To watch it back. Flash her yellow eyes at it if he stares at her too
it
long.
steps back a little bit,
She'll turn around and keep her house.
jumps from one table over to another table, and looks over at Bella, and then looks at you like kind of scared. The cat leaves when you do that too.
Yeah.
Wanders off. Yeah.
All these little familiars
Lily, you're-
running around,
you're-
watching me, people watching me through other fucking things' eyes. She knows she ain't stupid.
You're in the back, Lily. You talk to everybody. So your parents will tell you all that
the things.
stuff, all
Okay.
the stuff that's going on.
Um,
So you're aware, and then they tell you that if you want to take the children somewhere safe, we'll have to discuss where that would be. Because right now, this city's not safe, they tell you.
This world is not safe.
so you feel like that the Happy Hunting Grounds is the best option to give them the most normal childhood possible?
No, of course not. They'll be around magical beings. They'll be around, if you want a childhood like yours, then that's going to be difficult. We'll have to find someplace, and to do so would require that there's very little protection there.
So, I don't want to hide magic from them the way that you guys did for me.
Oh,
I want them to be aware of magic, and I want them to be aware of their power.
well, there are places within the Happy Hunting Grounds that are safe. not just anyone can appear in the Happy Hunting Grounds. They have evil intent or wish harm to anyone there. They won't be able to transport to that plane. So they would be safe there, but there is a lot of magic, and who knows what they will come across while they're there. If you have no problem with that, then perhaps that is the best suggestion.
I don't have any problem with that. I just don't want them to grow up feeling abandoned by Gorgain and I.
Well, that is the trick, isn't it?
It is.
Luckily, you were raised correctly, and you understood when you found out the things about us that we kept hidden from you. Not everyone will feel that way. What we do as grandparents is raise our children and hope that our children will do the same. So I'm proud that you're thinking this way, but your father and I do not have the ability to be retired currently. Unfortunately, there's too much going on, dear. We are chasing our tails from what took place in the old days, and he is still after us.
Levitt?
The A,
Oh.
the deal that was made by Gordon. What took place? Those deals have been broken now. He can affect us just as he did then, and our children, and those we love. What we did is no longer, it doesn't protect you anymore, dear. But you have already come against him. It matters not, you know. He wants the cube. That is what he is looking for. He knows that that is the item that can be his downfall. It seems to be the only thing currently.
Unless there's another one created.
Yes. I suppose that would work if something like that was possible.
Somebody created the first one.
Yes. He did. But his whereabouts are unknown to us. And I'm not sure if he's one you want to make a deal with or not. Or anyone for that matter.
I don't.
Exactly. We are done with making deals with lower plane minions. This has haunted us our whole lives. You tell us what you want to do, and if we can help, and we will, dear.
It seems like the best option would be to create a home for them in the Happy Hunting Grounds. Maybe between the three of us, we can put up enough protections on them and around them to keep them safe.
I'm sure Thorm can put up all sorts of protections on the children if he hasn't already. He's like, I put a few on them already.
Well, let's put all of them on.
All the stuff. Yes.
All the things.
Very well. We can do
Everything
that.
you can do.
Reva, Valia, the door opens. You see two turban-headed individuals walk in, black turbans. They have the symbol of the Black Bank on the front of their chest, and they walk in.
We're able to look at them.
They turn and look at you, both of them, and then look around the room. Bella's like, can I help you? You see Hedda get nervous. He's like, he telepathies Lily. He's like, there's two Black Bank members here in turbans.
She will step up to her dad,
Okay.
hand him the other baby,
Okay.
and look at him and her mom and tell them, get these babies to the happy hunting grounds. I can't trust anybody right now.
Okay, dear.
Please let me know that you're safe there.
They give you kisses and then they start to walk to the door.
No.
Oh, you want us to transport from here, dear?
Plane shift.
Very well. We can
Don't
do
go anywhere else. Let me know as soon as you are there.
that. Something amiss, dear.
The black bank is here.
She reaches and grabs his hand and they're gone. Cora goes to Black Bank.
Yeah.
He pulls his weapon.
It's okay. They probably want whatever markers we have left. I don't know, but
They walk in and walk up to Bella.
we'll walk
And
out
see
there.
inside out behind her.
Okay. How far do you put it out?
Okay.
Far enough to cover them?
Yeah.
No, not them. Just around her, like
Maybe 10 feet.
When you do, you push theirs off of you. They both turn and look at you. One of them turns and looks at Bella. He goes, yes, we are looking for information. Perhaps you can help us. And she's like, oh, we don't sell information here. You come out the door with
Yeah, she'll
Gorgain.
grab Gorgain's
They
hand
turn and
head
look in your
out.
direction.
Rava, Val, and Sabian are in there. So at least there's that.
Good evening, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good evening.
All 34 charisma.
All right, roll under it.
at this point, is there even any point in her rolling it? Like,
For sure.
Yep, 16. Under 34.
They say, good evening, diplomat.
Do I need to roll the reaction adjustment or no?
No.
Okay.
Good evening, diplomat. They both bow to you.
Bow back. Good evening.
We are here to request information on the whereabouts of Jamal.
I wish that I knew where my dear friend was at. I miss him gravely.
One of them looks over, and you see Sabian like moving towards the front door. He looks over at Sabian. Sabian's like, I guess we'll see you guys later. And
Thanks for stopping in.
no problem. And he turns and walks out the front door.
I'll follow.
yeah, ready
You
to.
guys are gonna follow? Okay. You follow. As you follow, you feel your fields of vision come against theirs. and
She's not putting hers in.
They-
It's rude as fuck.
They move with you, and as you come, you feel their field of vision. As you get closer towards them to go to the door, they don't push yours in, but they go around yours. Like,
Oh fuck. She won't show any outward
Okay.
anything. She'll just walk out.
when they bow, you've never seen that bow before. You don't know whose it is or what it is.
Val follows, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll come back.
Yeah, she's within feet of
All right, you
Rachel.
guys go out the front door. You get to the outside. When you step outside, as you're walking towards the outside, you feel fields of vision out there, and you come out, and it's like you're being surrounded. And you look, and there's 16 of these guys standing out front. One of them's dressed in solid white and has a crown on his head, like a silver-looking crown. And he turns and looks at you. Sabian's like, where do you go?
Jesus Christ.
Not an option, sorry.
Up by the castle.
Up by the castle, by the palace? Okay. All right. We're going to stop right there. And we'll go
The
back.
balcony
Okay.
where she always
We'll
goes.
go back to Renara and all of them. We'll go back to the ship, basically.
Lily knows if there's any trouble, she can. It takes 2 seconds to send a telepathy, and all 3 of them will fucking be back in there. Swords and shields, fucking high.
The amount of field of vision you've never experienced before.
Can she tell Lily once they pop there are 16 individuals and one with a crown outside?
Sure.
She'll tell her.
Okay.
let her know.
All right. We'll go back into.
If you need paladins, let me know.
We'll go. Like they didn't say princess. They didn't say general. They didn't even address you.
That's fine.
Rude.
Yeah. Fucking rude, man. All right. So back into this room.
She'll
He went and got something to
She-
eat. Did you
she
go
can
with
come
him, Delara?
Yeah.
Zed, did you go get anything to eat with them, or what are you gonna do?
She goes
Yeah,
up
I'll just go
and
eat as well.
Okay.
She will let Mr. Whiskers out. She'll pull up her
Okay.
side and let Mr. Whiskers out and
All right.
let him get food and
Okay.
talk with Timmy. And
All right.
while we're sitting there talking, she will start creating fruit.
Okay.
The
In
entirety
there.
of the time that they are in the kitchen, she will be creating fruit.
Okay. All right.
Good use of time.
All right.
There's like a whole bowl in there, right?
Yeah, there is.
Start enchanting it.
Ren and Zen and the others are all at the table. Gavor appears, or Zumbar appears, and looks around and
Hey, big guy.
hey, Zumbar back.
Oh yeah?
Ah,
Where's
he goes to
Gavor?
Gavor feel funny. He heal.
Oh, okay.
He was red wizard with him.
How do you feel?
Better
Better.
now.
Good.
I think. He goes over and sits next to Teardrop. She's like, hi, and starts talking to him.
We're gonna look around. Does she see her fucking cat anywhere?
No.
Anybody seen my cat?
Kara, when you were in her office, you saw the cat sleeping in there.
She'll mentally.
Kara's not in here, though.
She's cat kind, so she'll just mentally call her to her. Him. Her.
We're still looking at the
Yeah.
cradle, by the way.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
Them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Boop.
Nice to see the cradle, though. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
At least Kara gets to see her dog and her mouse since she's in her room now.
The cat comes out of your office. Door opens and it comes running across under the table.
She'll lean down and pick it up.
She'll jump up into your arms. She starts purring.
She's gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Familiar magic user on the cat.
It works. You connect with it. It is now your familiar.
She'll smile at it. That makes me good.
Looks back up at you.
She'll pet it.
Rolls into you.
She's been meaning to do that for a while, and it's
Right.
not the fucking witch's familiar anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know that was random. Sorry,
Um,
guys. That's been a long time coming.
Zen looks over at you like, what the fuck?
Smile at her. What?
Nothing.
She can cast first level magic user spells.
Yeah,
That's what
I see that.
illusionist.
I see that. Pox is fidgety in his chair, whipping his tail onto the floor. You hear it keep slapping on the floor, and he just seems real kind of.
What's going on, Pox? What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Is there something wrong?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Bored.
Oh. I'm sure we'll get word soon. I'm waiting to hear from the prince.
Very well. Pox won't hunt.
Yeah.
Let me hunt.
We will.
Mm.
They're doing this. I'm gonna read these familiar spells so I can remind myself of all the things.
All right. All the way back
Seth.
over here.
Seth can come up here because there's nothing going on down there since they cleaned up the mess.
All right. Yeah, they got the mess cleaned up, Seth. They get it completely cleaned up. You,
As long as
Godwin.
Godwin's okay, he'll head upstairs.
okay.
He's gonna go lay at Vela's feet.
Lay at Vela's feet.
Well,
She's
he's in a cat form.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's true. All right. He comes up and she looks over at him when he walks in.
So
You
they
lay
can
down.
speak in each other's mind and they have empathy.
Yeah.
And then she gets hit points from it.
Godwin, you just hanging out in your room?
Yeah, he's kind of just not touching anything. He's just taking things out of the bags and setting them under the shelf.
Okay.
Telekinetically. And he actually does try to reach out innate telepathy to Reva.
Okay. You get her?
Right, first of all, Vay was here. But do you know of any way to find out what the hell all of this shit is?
Yeah. Eris. She always did that for us. Not sure exactly where she's at right now. But you can telepathy her.
So you're outside the palace, right? Okay.
In the balcony.
All right.
Thank you.
No worries. Let me know when you're ready for us to come get you.
Maybe when I figure out what all this is. I don't feel comfortable just lugging things around, and
I would be careful.
can't leave the ship.
Can't leave the ship. Why
They
not?
commanded that I can't leave until he says I can leave.
He said serve the admiral in whatever capacity.
serving.
And Reva.
And Reva, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
he said I can
said Reva.
serve the Admiral and Reva in the capacity they so require.
So if I say you can leave the ship, you can leave your ship?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Well, when you're ready to come, just let me know. I'll come get you.
Will do.
I can't undo his compulsion, but
Good part of the compulsion.
I can help.
So he just breaks off and just then
So yeah, she tells you to contact Eris.
tries to reach out to Eris instead.
Okay. Eris, you get telepathy. Where did you go? You went to the Temple of Aphrodite.
Yeah.
And took
Remy to go get
Remy.
healed.
He's
with him.
fine. They looked him over. He's absolutely fine and everything. He's all good. He does tell you that he would like to just chill and rest for a while and think over things. There's no better place than here.
Okay.
It's very safe.
I don't think you should leave here without one of us, okay?
All right. No problem. I'm just gonna kind of go over some things in my head about what just happened and try to get rid of this feeling that I have. You have no idea. When they look him over, he does have some scarring from his broken bones and things like that. He has some issues, but they tell him that they could probably fix it if he wants to hang out. Natan could probably fix it for him, the scarring, and he actually says he doesn't care about the scars. He's got the scars down the side of his face from before when he used to hunt vampires.
How are you feeling? Like, what's the feeling? Can you explain it to me?
Dread, fear.
Okay. Can I try something?
Yeah.
Come sit with me. She'll take him off to one of the alcoves.
Okay.
Sit down.
Right.
And she'll start playing.
Right.
And she'll try to use her morale boost that she has
Okay.
to get rid of his dread,
Okay.
mixed with the charm to get rid of the dread that he's feeling. So her charm, she gets, on top of her being the 5% above his level, she gets a plus 81%.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
the mandolin, and then plus 12 morale.
You charm him, and he seems to be better when you're done playing. You have a feeling that when you leave, though, it'll come back. But for now, he seems to be
He's okay.
all right.
Godwin?
And you get a telepathic message from Godwin.
Oh shit! Just forgot your name. Oh my god.
Eris.
Eris. Sorry. Eris.
There's lots of names.
Yeah, there's lots. I hate to bother you, but
No bother.
if at your leisure, if you could come to the Rosa to my room and look over some items I have come across that have. I want to make sure that there's no danger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah,
Would be appreciated.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
there soon. Once she knows Remy's okay, she'll
Okay.
report to the ship.
All right.
Let me look up the spell really quick. But I need to do
All right.
that. I can't remember if it's per item or if it has like a duration.
Okay.
Let me
look it up.
Oh, that's one I don't remember.
God, I'm just a pain in the ass tonight.
I know, right?
Or in the neck.
Ah,
Get it? He didn't feel anything.
Okay. She'll appear on the ship. Go into Godwin's room.
Okay. All right. She comes through the door. Before that happens, two Geo9ers come into your room and clean the mess up.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you'd
They mop it up and they'll leave. So when you come in, there's no mess. You wouldn't see anything.
they're very thorough.
And yeah, she comes in.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Observation.
Cyrus. She's never been too great at that. Yeah.
You recognize the scimitars, the Jamahs, and then you look over and see the black outfit and the jewelry and everything. You're like, oh, I know whose shit that is.
Oh boy. Okay. So she'll walk in.
Makes that noise.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what she does. She kind of giggles. That's crazy. She'll sit down on the bed and she'll pull out a spell book. She'll say, "Give me 1 second," and she's gonna memorize a couple spells.
Okay.
You just take your time. Kind of turns back to the window and avoids the awkward.
So she can do 12 items.
Okay.
She can identify 12.
All right.
She'll know. Hold on. What magic an item possesses, its pluses, its magical properties or effects, if the item is cursed. Yeah. And she's using her bardic stone to do it, so it has no negative effects.
Okay. All right.
Because this, I mean, that's the other side. Does he know? I mean, kind of notice her reaction to like, oh, like.
Oh yeah. It's noticeable that she's like, okay. She says, yeah. There's no hiding it. She's very
Open?
open. Yeah.
And vocal. Yeah, for sure. She doesn't do the pan face thing.
No.
Take it you recognize some things.
I do.
Please don't ask.
I won't. Does she know anything that's happened? Has anybody told her anything? You know what? Her and Bay need to have a talk. That's what she's thinking to herself. She's like, I'm fucking tired. Not being told anything. We're gonna have to talk. He can't compel me. Anyway, she walks over and she starts casting.
Okay.
She'll start with the scimitars.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're cursed. They're
cursed.
cursed. They will make you neutral.
You got it.
They'll make you neutral evil. They're both intelligent blades. They're both +6. They're both soul-sucking blades. And they can hold 9 souls, each of them.
Are they artifacts?
They are artifacts.
Can she tell of who?
You don't know what the properties are, but you know that it has some sort of a flame command.
Okay. She'll tell him all that, and then she'll try to use her legends and lore to know who the artifacts are of.
Okay.
Or her lore. 89 under 96.
Nira.
She'll tell him that, but she'll tell him all the things that they do.
Okay.
And then she'll just, you know.
You aren't sure if the flame is the flame of Nira or not?
She would tell him, no, it has a flame command. If it's of Nira, those could possibly be the flame of Nira, and I would be very, very careful with the flame of Nira. It cannot be put out except by a remove curse. And it's very dangerous. I would be very careful.
That sounds absolutely dangerous. Thank you.
And they will turn you evil if you touch them.
And they have other properties that you don't know.
She'll tell him that there's some things I can't see. I'm sure it's other magical abilities, things that I can't detect. But that's common with artifacts. Move down the line, whatever's next.
All right, there's jewelry sitting there that's out.
That's 2.
There's 3 necklaces, right?
You said 3, yeah.
And 10 rings and 3 earrings and 1 nose ring,
She'll look at him and tell him I can do 10 more items.
and then
So
a bunch of bags. The bags you look at, they're all bags of holding. You recognize them all as bags of holding. You can do that without the spell.
she'll say I can do 12 of these, and then I will have to wait until tomorrow before I can do the rest of them. I think. Hold on. Actually, you know what?
You telling those a bag of holdings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eight
One
bags?
second. It doesn't seem right.
The ones that I emptied to get all of this stuff, or was this just stuff that I took off him? So I don't know.
You haven't opened the bags yet. This is just stuff that was on his body.
Just his jewelry.
Just his jewelry. Yeah.
8 bags. Oh, that's great.
She'll say, do you want me to do the stuff that's sitting out here, or would you like to open the bags? It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
I mean, he just kind of says, "I need to empty the bags before you." I assume you can't just cast on the bag.
14. She can do 14 items. I'm sorry.
I assume I need to open and empty the bags.
Yeah, I would be careful touching anything, though. Maybe dump them out onto the bed.
You know that won't work. You got to reach in there,
Yeah.
which
Oh, yeah.
also would make you a little leery because this is Jamah.
So, yeah, this is Jamah.
And you were told
I don't know how well.
that one of the stones is in one of those. The stone is in one of those bags.
I don't know how well you know him, but he's infamous for traps and poison.
Wish I knew him better. So I mean, he does kind of just, I mean, telekinetically.
Now, the poison I'm immune to, but the traps I am not.
How the hell do you detect traps on a bag?
It's probably inside the bag.
Exactly.
And he was an assassin, which means, and I've seen him do this before. I don't know how he does it, if it's from his assassin abilities, but I know that he casts spells with scrolls. So there could be all kinds of magical traps on these. Give me 1 second.
Which worries you because they're bag of holdings.
It's literally full of traps.
Yeah, if they blow up, it could spark a chain reaction. We might actually not want to do this here. Now that I'm thinking about it.
At least the bags, yeah.
At least the bags. So why don't we focus on the other stuff,
Absolutely.
and then we can do the bags elsewhere tomorrow. Does that work?
Absolutely.
Okay, and so she'll just go down. She
All
can
right.
identify 12 more items.
All right. So you want to start with the necklaces?
Yeah.
Okay, necklaces. So one's a mind bar necklace. We'll give you mind bar.
That makes sense.
One is a teleportation talisman.
Mind bar makes you immune to mind will spells.
It would have been handy earlier.
Motherfucker.
That's why he can't compel errors.
Yeah.
She get a mind bar.
Well, yeah, and one of them's a +6 protection talisman, and one of them is a teleportation talisman. The teleportation is innate. Innate teleport,
Like the hell's that?
and +6 protection, and mind bar. So that's the 3 necklaces. So that's
That's 5.
okay. The rings. One ring is a +6 AC.
She can
Plus-
do 9 of the rings.
+3 saving throw, and another one is identical to that. You cannot wear them on the same hand. You have to wear them on opposite hands for them to work. One enables you to see through solid objects. You could put X-ray on that,
X-ray?
whatever you want to put.
X-ray specs.
Right. In the book, I think we titled it something different. I know this is stuff you guys, but he's doing it in gameplay, so You feel me? Okay.
She's gonna do some things.
One of the rings is known as an ebon band, EBON band. You know it has the ability to go invisible, invisibility shift 1. But she'll tell you that it requires a shadow to do so. You can't just do it randomly. You got to step into a shadow to do it.
Wow.
That ring also gives the ability of telepathy
Oh, wow.
innately, which you already have. And it does that once per day. That invisibility.
Gotcha.
The telepathy is innate.
Yeah.
It also has an ability that's once per week called the Tide of Shadows, which enables you to manipulate shadows. You can lengthen them, twist them into shapes, or even create temporary portals to the shadow plane with it. Lasts for 3 rounds. And the distance that you can do that is 1 foot per level while wearing the ring.
That's 8 things.
Then you have a poison resistance ring. How many is that?
This will be 9.
Gives you +4 versus poisons on your saving throw. It's going to be a lot of experience too. But and then a luck ring, which is once per day. You get a luck point.
+1 luck per day.
Yep.
Yeah. That's 10.
That's how many rings is that? 2, 3,
1, 2.
5.
Shit. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
I was
6,
able to.
6, 7.
She was able to do all but one of the rings, and then
Okay.
that would be
How many
it.
was that?
1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3 necklaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings.
Okay. So 2 more.
No, 4 more total. Because she did the 3 necklaces, right? No, wait. No, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Hmm.
I'm wrong. My apologies.
That's all right.
Can't be like that.
So I need to know which. I'm trying to figure out which ring you
You want me
do.
to roll? How many are there?
There are 10 rings total.
How many are left?
You did.
So there's 3 rings left.
3
then.
rings are left.
Yeah.
So
You want me to roll a d6?
yeah.
You can do 2 more, right?
Yeah.
So we got a 6 and a 2.
An ember loop, which gives you immunity to fire. And then a ring of reflection that protects you from any gaze attack, and it will reflect it back at the caster. And then there's one more ring that you don't know what does.
Okay, so she would say, that's all I can do for today. I can do more tomorrow, but there is something else I would like to do. Now, one of the things I know about Jamah is that he has a bunch of spell jammers, or he has a bunch of space jammers, and he usually used rings to control them.
So that may be in one of these bags. And he was also known for trading souls for things. So there are probably, if you don't mind, can I cast something?
Of course.
She's gonna cast Detect Soul out of the Ring of the Great Mother. 200-foot radius.
3 of the bags detect souls.
Okay, so she'll say this bag.
And there's multiple.
She'll say this bag, and this bag.
Close to 300 souls.
In each or total?
Total.
So she'll say total within these 3 bags, there's about 300 souls. Anywhere else around her? What about the Siamese?
The swords. The swords have souls in them as well. One has 1 and one has 6.
So she'll tell him that.
What?
About my hip.
And then you detect one in the knife.
I don't know if you know this, but there's one in your knife too.
He just nods. Honestly, without thinking, he puts his as she said that, but as she cast it without thinking, he put his hand onto the.
Okay. Okay.
So actually, without thinking, then touch the dagger without.
Okay. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
We touch it.
Let's see here. Let me make sure there's nothing else I can do. Give me 1 second.
You know what drow items or what
Dark
elf items look like. When you see the dagger on his hip, it's dark elf. It's dark elven.
He's half.
But it's probably an artifact. When you look at it, it looks like it might be pretty powerful.
Got you. Okay.
Rare. Roll your legends and lore, and let's do it at a minus 50%.
Oh shit. So that would be. God, I'm so bad at math. So that would be at a 40%.
It's got a symbol on it, a drow symbol on it that you don't know what it means, or a dark elven symbol on it, you don't know what it means.
Okay.
But it looks like an artifact.
Okay.
What I will give you is like clerical, ceremonial, something along that line,
Okay.
sacrificial, something.
Oh, got you. Kind of like the
Yes.
Gordon's.
Yes. Kind of. Yeah.
Thing. Okay. That's interesting.
All right. So is that it?
I am double checking. Yes, that is it. She'll say that's all I can do for today. But I can do more tomorrow.
I appreciate your time and understanding.
Of course.
Is there anything I should do with the bags other than just keep them?
I would be careful. Bags of holding are dangerous. And if one of those, so say you're in combat and one of those gets pierced, it'll blow up, and then it'll blow the next one up, and the next one up, and the next one up, and so on, and create a huge explosion. So just be careful.
Don't blow up.
And don't ever put a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding.
Or bladed weapon.
Or a bladed weapon, because if you pierce it from the inside, it could do that too. There's a lot of us that don't
Now,
even carry them
She's
anymore.
told you what all these do, but you've not done anything with them yet. So, right?
I mean, yeah, he was just
I
going.
mean, have you put anything on or?
Well, I was gonna ask. I'm not even sure how many. Like, I know how rings work as far as hands, feet, and all that, but as far as like how many talismans you can wear at one time, is it just one?
You don't know. You've never had one.
Yeah, that's true. I never had one. So is this safe to wear?
What?
Use? Any that you've checked?
The blades aren't.
Well, yeah.
And you know that you can only wear one necklace and make it work at a time.
Yeah, she tell you you can only wear one necklace.
He wore all three though. Jamah did.
You're only supposed to be able to wear one necklace at a time and make it work. Maybe he switched between them.
As in activating them?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It won't like do anything crazy. It just won't work. And you can't wear, the same ring on one hand. You have to switch hands.
Hands, fingers, toes, yeah.
What else?
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah.
Right.
He actually grabs the mind bar necklace
Okay.
and puts it on.
All right.
And then the teleportation when he puts it on, just to,
Okay.
and let's see if he puts the third one on.
All right. Nothing happens to you. You feel like, yeah, that's it. You just put them on. So you put the mind bar, the teleport, and the protection. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you won't really know anything right off the bat.
Yeah. So, do I just think about it?
Just focus on the necklace and think about it. Some of those are just passive, like the mind bar. It's just there. But I don't know if you activate another one, if it'll come off. I would imagine that would be how it would work. Yeah. Yeah,
So
just
same
think
concept.
about it.
Same concept as rings, just
Yeah. Some of them are just passive, but you may have to refocus on it. I don't know. I don't know how he made that work. He may have switched between them. He may have actually had an artifact that made them work.
Ding, ding, ding.
And again, like I said, he was an artifact stealer, so it would not surprise me if there were more artifacts in those bags. So be super careful.
well, I'm not gonna touch them until we're ready.
They artifacts are dangerous. They will change you. I've seen my friends. I've seen crazy things happen to my friends from artifacts, from being turned into a vampire and a werewolf, all the way to switching somebody from chaotic good to chaotic evil, to causing someone to go on a murder spree. I would just be careful. Artifacts are dangerous. And they're usually
And it's easy about to put
connected.
another ring on, like, oh.
The artifacts are usually connected to some kind of higher power. Almost always. So you're making a deal with something when you put those on, most of the time.
And as far as everything that you saw up to this point,
The swords are the only things.
swords are the only artifacts that you've seen.
She'll tell him that the swords are the only things that I've seen that
He
would
just starts.
cause you.
Okay.
And they will turn you evil if you touch them. So
Yeah, I was already told not to touch them, so
I would be very careful.
not even sure if I can. He starts putting he says, just starts putting the rings on.
Okay, you'll put all the rings on, all 10.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you have any rings already on?
yeah, that's why I was trying to count the different ones. Take my shoes off, start putting rings on.
You can put them on your toes.
You can put them on your toes. So, yeah, you put all of them on.
3, 4.
Boy, Godwin just boosted up.
He did. I will get in touch with you tomorrow, or you can get in touch with me, whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
we
was
can
just,
look at.
That's what you call twinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you put all the rings on, the last one that you didn't know what was, do you put it on? Just a question.
She's just sitting there on the bed smiling,
The question.
just watching you.
So,
Like you would notice as you're putting it on, she hasn't left yet. She's just watching.
Fuck it. He puts it on.
You realize you have 3 wishes when you put it on.
Okay.
And they're major wishes, they're not minor.
Anything bad happen?
I don't know how to explain. I feel like I shouldn't use the word WISH.
Her eyes get fucking huge. She would say, can you take it back off? Like, are you physically capable of taking it back off?
He tries.
It does.
I would wear that on a necklace. And she goes like this, and you see there's a gold ring on a chain on her neck.
I
would
assume
keep it.
not one of these.
No, I would keep it on a necklace though, because if you accidentally say it, the higher powers don't
Like you did
care.
earlier. I wish I knew him better.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you would have been wearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's happened multiple times with the
Mhm.
party.
Goodness, be careful with that.
Can I, if it's in my, do I have to wear it? 'Cause if it's in my pocket, do I?
I'd put it on a necklace so you don't lose it.
But yeah, you have to.
But you have to put it on to
Yeah,
use it.
until
yes.
I grab it.
Yeah.
I don't
So
have
like
necklaces
this one, like
laying
it's
around.
on my neck. If I say that, nothing will happen.
Unless you
I
happen
put
to
it
have
on
a
my
spare
finger.
gold chain laying around. I don't exactly think I have one in this room.
She'll look through her bag. She'll pull out a necklace chain. Here.
Okay, he just adds it to the bling.
Yeah. Yeah, you're blingy now. For
Right.
sure.
I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. And these I can just keep here, safe. Not. Should I separate them? I don't.
I don't know.
Well, I can't leave anyway, so they're gonna have to stay here.
If they blow up, they'll go boom. So it's like 200 feet
No, 20 feet.
or 20 feet. So
My room's not big enough for that.
no.
No, it would destroy the room.
Take you to a
And
random plane.
and possibly rip you out into space. And
Yeah, the whole
It
shit.
could, there's a
Maybe.
chance when those things blow up that they could take you to just like a random plane of existence anywhere from the outer to the inner planes.
Oh, thank.
There's like a chance. It doesn't always happen that way, but if you survive the blast from it.
He almost reverts to
Which-
sarcasm to be like, "Thanks, Dad," but then
I can tell
Stops.
you
It's
that
like-
it would hurt me, so be careful. She told him that. She told him that not to put it back holding inside of my bowl.
yeah, no double bagging. Yeah.
I think she covered all the basic magic item
right.
advice, I think. Alright, I'll see you later. And she'll teleport.
Okay. We're going to stop there, take a break, and we'll come right back now that we got all that done. And I'll give you experience for what you put on, and we'll come back. See you guys in a little bit.
Damn thing, we need to fix this week. Oh, come here. You're the one who jumped in. Because I go. Please have some patience.
3, 2, 1. And we're back. We're on the ship, Kara and Eden. You guys are in the room talking, and there's a knock at the door.
Eden will get up.
Okay.
I'll get it.
She'll go to the door. Open it.
You see Risa.
Oh, hey there.
Hi, Kara here?
She'll step to the side.
She steps in. Hey.
I'll give you guys a minute.
She'll smile at Kara.
You can stay if you want.
Are you sure?
Okay, she'll close the door. She'll close it back down.
How's it going? She sits over here.
It's very obvious Car's been crying, so.
She just kind of rubs Kara's shoulder. She's like, so what's going on? What's the matter? I haven't seen you and you've been back on the ship.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough. And she'll explain everything that she found out from Valkyrie and
That would explain some things.
He sure would.
She came in and asked all kinds of questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, like what our relationship was, and
it's none of her business.
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
told her.
none of her business.
that's what I told her. And I told her I thought it was because, before
Right.
when she was fishing for information, she kind of did the same thing, but it was different. But that makes sense now. Now I understand. I'm sorry, Kara.
It's alright. If you want, you can tell her you're to be my wife. She reaches over and takes Eden's hand and takes Risa's hand and
Eden will squeeze your hand and say, there's something I gotta go take care of.
would you do my service?
Of course. Can she do that as a paladin?
Do what?
A wedding service.
You don't know how. You have no idea.
Well, I don't know how, but I'm sure I could learn. I'll look into it, okay? She'll
I
squeeze her
haven't
hand.
said yes yet, but
Well, I'm gonna let you guys
of
talk
course I'm
about
going to
that.
say yes. And she jumps over in her lap.
She's trying so hard to get out of this
She
room.
jumps over in her lap and starts kissing her. You get a.
Said I want to have fun now. She walks out and closes the door.
Out she goes. Virgin escapes.
She
Alright.
just looks at one of the geonators.
They salute you.
It's crazy on this ship.
They nod. Both of them, they're standing right here.
Especially
They
this
nod
damn
like
hallway.
they go like this. They're
Seems like this hallway's getting a lot of action tonight.
they nod again.
Well, she walks out.
Okay.
Goes back to the main room.
She
When she walks in, her cheeks are kind of red.
Yeah,
She's visibly uncomfortable. She just kind of walks in.
and Risa's like, "Are you serious? That's what you want to do?"
Yes, but I want you to know that it wasn't because of her. I was going to ask you before she came on board. We just haven't had time.
Well,
You mean as much to me as Eden does. And that's a lot.
I know you guys are close.
She's my sister.
I know.
She is my entire world. Well, until I met you. So,
She's very, very happy about the situation, and
I was going to make you a ring before I asked, so
well, you can make me one now.
I
And
will.
I'll have to get you one. We are in Queensland, but I haven't been freed from the ship yet, but I'd love to be. I'll see what I can come up with.
Or I could just make one for both of us.
No, that's not right.
Why?
Because I should be able to make one for you.
Why?
The same reason you want to make one for me.
I was just gonna make us matching rings. But if you want, you can. No, that's not gonna hurt my feelings.
I'll make yours and you make mine, she says.
Okay.
All right. You walk in eating red cheeked. Where do you go?
Seth's head just lifts up and looks at her.
Well, she'll go sit by Zombar.
Okay.
Sit down.
Hi, pretty lady.
Hi, Zumbar. How you doing today?
Zumbar good?
Yeah,
Yeah. You got sword still.
I do. Of course.
Zumbar dream about sword.
I know. Or have you been keeping that dream journal like I told you to?
No.
No? Maybe I can help you do that.
Zumbar no right.
Maybe I can help you do that.
Okay.
You can start writing your dreams down. I think it's important.
You teach Zumbar.
I can do that.
Mm.
You hear
Okay.
from under the tables. Just as long as you don't try to teach him to count.
Zumbar no count. 1, 2, 3,
Man.
4.
Really?
Many.
You
hear
got to 4. That was more than you could.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a chuckle come from under the table.
Gabor teach.
Gabor taught you?
Taught more, but Zumbar no remember. Remember 4.
Yeah.
4 direction.
You know what?
North, south, east, and west.
North, south, east, and west. Or
Yes.
North, south, east, and west.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Zumbar learn.
That chuckle actually makes Vela's foot rattle.
She reaches down and pets you.
Hmm.
Scratches behind your ears.
He starts to purr.
Okay. Pox is like,
I think I need some food. She'll get up and go to the kitchen.
she's saying that, and she is still pulsating, and it's growing. You can see that it's pulsating throughout the whole room. As she goes walking out the room, boom, boom. She goes in here.
Zed looks at her for a second. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah, she
Well,
comes
good
in. It's
afternoon.
bright.
good afternoon."
You see a
Just-
big bowl full of a bunch of fruit. Zed, you've been in there with Timmy and,
Yes.
and Doll. Doll's been casting these spells, making these fruit things and putting them in bowls. You see the cooks over there watching her, you know. He's like,
Are you making fruit for us again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Yes, ma'am. This one will make you stronger. This one will make you wiser. This one will make you smarter. This one will make you more agile. This one will make you prettier. This one will let you talk to people easier.
Well,
And this one will make you healthier.
She'll walk up and grab one of the agility ones.
one of the
One
what?
dexterity ones.
Okay.
She puts it in her bag.
All right.
thank you very much.
Welcome. She's like, oh, yeah. She'll pull out some parchment and she'll write strength.
Okay.
Write what each of them
What
are.
all of
put a
them
little
are.
note
Okay.
in each bowl.
All right. You hear over the Sub Rosa in the middle of the table, Rin. Admiral,
Yes, Rosa.
there are 5 ships approaching at a high rate of speed.
What kind?
towards us. She throws it up on the screen.
She'll look.
They are, you've never seen these before, these kind of craft before. They are metallic in nature and they look very aerodynamic, very similar to like stingrays almost. And they're about the size of The Radiant Wing ships, so they're pretty big. They could, both of them probably hold 300 to 400 people on each of them.
She'll tell Rosa to go into stealth mode and move
Very well.
until we see what they are, who they are. No, have any communications tried to come through?
No, Cap. No, Admiral.
Let me know.
All right, and you guys move. They go to the location where you were and slow down. And the front of the ship starts pulsing these lights. And then you see them start to spread out.
Rosa, move.
She does.
Does anybody recognize these ships?
Yes. As Seth changes back into humanoid form, he bumps his head on the table. He comes out from. He's like, "What ships?"
She looks at the screen.
He looked.
You've never seen anything like these ships before. Like I said, they look like stingrays.
Should we go to Black Alert?
Not yet.
They seem to be fanning out and using these lights looking for you, but Sub Rosa has moved to an area where they're not.
Can we tell which one of them is like? Is there like a leader?
Doesn't seem to be. They all look equal. You do see after a bit of using those lights and spreading out a little bit, they come back together again, and then you see them spin to where they're all facing outward.
No.
No communications tried to come through at all?
They won't be able to communicate with us while we're in stealth. Sub Rosa says.
Will you know if somebody tries to come through?
No.
And there's no
You see them fire something, each of these ships in all the directions, and at their face, there's 6 of them that goes off in 6 different directions. You see these missiles.
Let's get out of
And
here.
as they're
Rosa.
going, they're pulsing. Boom, boom, boom.
Move away.
Very well. Moving.
Don't let them catch us.
Is there any insignia on the ships? Or?
We don't know who these guys are, and they're not Queensland, so they may be aggressive.
You
Get
do see
everybody ready for
Queensland's
combat.
vessels start to rise up into the out of the atmosphere and into space.
She'll tell Seth, get ready for combat.
Rosa, Black Alert.
Black Alert, Commander. Ship goes.
Then immediately comes back into the main room.
It just
Okay.
means prepare yourself for combat.
Yeah. The ship alerts. Black Alert for everyone.
Black Alert is essentially it's a silent alert.
And they know to man the guns if that happens,
Yep.
right? The
Yeah.
Geonyners.
Yeah.
Not to fire, but just to be
Right.
prepared.
You guys.
Go
So
quiet.
Zed goes out, comes into the main room.
She'll get up and she'll come over here. Go over here.
Over here.
Yeah.
To here.
No, to the seat
Yeah,
on the
the
opposite side of
seat
the
right here.
cigars.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. When you do that,
She's looking at the screen.
Rosa pulls the screen up to where you can see what's going on. But you guys you're going away from it, so you don't really see a whole lot. Those whatever they were that they fired, they're not going really, really fast. They're going relatively slow, but they're pulsing.
She'll say, stay close enough that we can see what the Queensland vessels do.
As the Queensland's vessels start to raise up, you see them make a different formation and start to move away.
Like sensor probes.
Zed walks over to, Joanne and asks, Admiral, what's going on?
I'm not sure. Let's, Rosa, head back to Lux. Or, hold on, actually, you know what? Oh, I can't left the out, can I?
Are we under attack?
Don't know.
Technically, it seems like they are looking for us,
Who is,
Admiral.
I don't know who they are.
who is,
Go to
me?
where we can't be seen if we come out of stealth mode.
Very well, Admiral.
Zed asked to see who they are.
They show it
Yeah,
on the
it's
screen.
on this.
You
There's a
can see
screen
the
right
ships.
here.
And they look like I said, like stingrays, shaped. They don't have a tail.
I'm gonna say not familiar to him at all, like he doesn't recognize anything from
No.
training or anything.
He's never seen it. Well, this is Zed.
This is Zed.
He didn't get his memory wiped, did he?
Nope.
Roll 20 for me.
It's only 12.
What's his wisdom?
16.
In your day and age, there was a merchants consortium that used these vessels. You don't know what they were called, but you saw them from time to time. In your short amount of training, you would have been shown a bunch of different vessels and had memorized them. And you know that these are merchant vessels. That's really all that you know.
So do you have any sense of danger for merchant vessels, or just kind of like a, they're only dangerous if they want something type of?
Yeah, there is really no, they're just merchant vessels. They just carry merchandise, and they're, capitalistic, and they're multi-planetary. They go from place to place doing trading and carrying goods. You know that they're difficult to, like pirates have a hard time with these vessels. Pirates would not choose to attack them. The consortium's big enough and powerful enough that they wouldn't do that. These are not ships they would attack. So yeah, they are formidable. They do have weapons. They do have defenses.
She goes over to the Admiral. I have information, and I don't think it would cause effect.
Okay.
These are merchant vessels. I mean, these are the type of merchant vessels that, you don't take them on.
You would remember that they were called the Black Consortium.
They're Black Consortium vessels.
Those missiles look like some kind of probe.
Yeah.
She would tell Rosa to go far enough away that if we come out of cloak, they can't see us.
Yeah, she is.
And then she's going to telepathy Elis once they get there.
Okay, you get there. So they're out of your visual sight right
That's
now.
fine. She'll say, just keep an eye out, Rosa. And she'll telepathy Elis.
Hey.
Hey, I need to know if you recognize something.
Okay.
She'll send him a visual of the ship.
Black Banks. Did you see these?
Yes. Should I come to Lux?
Run.
Rosa, stealth, full speed ahead to Lux.
Very well, Admiral. What
Elis
the
said,
fuck are... He cuts off when she goes to stealth.
Elis said run. She'll say that out loud. Elis says run. We're headed back to Lux.
You're headed to Lux, and we're going to go back down to the cradle.
We're being chased by the Black Banks.
Lily,
Yes.
the two representatives are there. When they leave, they turn back to you and they say, so no information. You have not seen him in some time?
It's been a really long time. I've heard the rumors that he was a traitor and that he's on the run. But I have no idea. He hasn't tried to contact me. I have not seen him.
They nod.
It's hard for me to believe that he was a traitor because we were such good friends for such a long time. I don't really understand.
You are the diplomat Lily Thistlebriar, correct?
Correct.
A member of the Black Banks.
Correct.
And you carry marks. Correct.
I've been holding them.
As a member, they are still good.
I had trying to remember who told me. It might have been Jamah before he disappeared. Someone had told me not to collect on the markers at the current point because it would cause issues for our organization.
Yes. They're good now. But that's not why we're here. Just if you have any information or collect any information, if you could, contact us. And he reaches in a pouch and he pulls out a small ring, little black ring. He's like, this will enable you to contact us. And he puts it on the table.
Can you give me any information about, like, is he in good standing with you? Is he done?
He's in good standing with us, yes. He is one of the council members of the Black Banks, but it's really all I can tell you right now. We're looking for him. He could be in danger. That's really all I can say.
If he does show up, will you let me know as well? I know that sounds strange, but he is really my oldest friend.
He nods. We appreciate your time very much.
Of course, of course.
And they both bow.
About
They go out the front door.
Fuck. Look at the ring with the true sight from the hat.
Oh, there's all kinds of magic on it when you look at it. You realize someone's watching you, watching this room through that ring. You're recording everything. You look at it and you're like, oh. You also see telepathy on it. You see non-detection on the ring, which is odd because you're looking right through it.
Non-detection from being able to.
For being able to be seen, tracked, traced, scried, true-sighted, but you see it.
Well, that was a nice gift from them.
What is it? Quark says.
It's a ring with a lot of magic on it.
Smash it.
No.
He smiles. Hedda goes, them boys didn't look like they were messing around.
Yeah.
They didn't even address the princess, General Reva.
Yeah.
They walked in here like they own the place. I don't quite like that.
Well, they kind of do, unfortunately.
Hedda kind of like saying, oh. Sounds like it's none of my business then. He nods. So,
It's probably none of my business either.
heard a lot of folks looking for that Jamah feller.
No. I wish I knew if he was okay or not. So,
The kid's safe? Are the kids safe?
slept with my mom.
We're in the happy hunting grounds. We're fine. I'm sorry. It took me a moment. Hey, we wanted to make sure everything was okay. I didn't want to. We could see what was happening.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. Your father demanded that he was able to look at the room. We could not see. We could hear what was taking place. You're in trouble, dear, if you're involved with that. You did not tell me you were a member of that organization. Do you even know what that is?
Jamah pulled me into it
Of course
without
not.
really explaining everything.
Out of all the things you've told me, that is probably the most dangerous. They control everything on Shill. And not just on Shill. Many of the other continents as well. And in space. And yes, dear, they are dangerous. I completed a contract from them once, and it is probably the most terrified I have ever been. Their minions are not to be toyed with.
I understand.
I knew that this Jamal would get you into something eventually. He has never been, well, you know, on the up and up.
I have a few more things to take care of here, and then I'll drop in and visit.
Would it help if I could find him?
Huh?
Would it help if I could find him?
Find who?
Jamal, I have not been given the contract to do so. I know that there are bounties out for him. Perhaps I could do a little searching.
Maybe. I don't know.
I will see what I can find out.
I really don't know who to trust and who not to trust. Outside of the people in this room and you.
I was going to say you can trust me, dear. You know that.
I think as much as possible we should keep our communication to non-detected.
Of course, dear.
Telepathy is now
It is always that way for me.
as little as possible. And then if you'll let me know as soon as the kids are secure.
They're secure, dear. More than secure. Yes, more than secure. Tuffy is aware. He has grown up so much. He's still somewhat as he was before, but man, has he grown up a lot.
He has.
Yes. All right, dear. Well, we'll stay here for a while, and I'll let you know if anything changes.
Kiss them for me.
Of course.
Thank you. She's gonna take the ring
Okay.
and she'll pick it up with a cloth.
Okay.
Wrap it in a black cloth.
Okay.
Set it back on the counter. She will she'll look at Bella and Rabbit and tell them I don't think you guys are safe here anymore. I think it's time to close up shop for a while.
They look over at each other. Rabbit's like, sure thing, boss.
How about a vacation?
Sounds good to me.
You ever been in the Happy Hunting Grounds?
No.
You want to visit?
He looks at Bella and she's like,
Why don't you guys pack up? Gather as much of the jewels and magic items as possible, and we will get out of here for a while.
okay, boss. No problem. He gets up, Bella gets up, they go over to the safe and start undoing it. You realize they have a system in place already to do this quickly. When they start doing it, Rabbit snaps a couple times and Baby starts going over and picking up cases and things and bringing them to them. The cats all kind of gather together and move over towards the door and stand kind of around the doorway.
She used Cat Link with them
Okay.
all and asked them if they want to go to the Happy Hunting Grounds or do they want to stay in Queensland.
The male calico turns and looks at you and goes, well, evidently, if it's not safe for them, it's not safe for us.
It is not.
Going back to the happy hunting grounds, I suppose might be a good time.
Such a jackass.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like taking us there, I wouldn't be opposed.
I suppose.
Such a curmudgeon.
Give me a few moments to tie up some loose ends and then we'll be ready to go.
How many moments?
As many as it takes. She'll turn around and go
Lays
sit down. She just turns her back to him and she'll
Okay.
go
All right.
upstairs and telepathy Val and Reva.
Okay. Let's stop there. Val, Raven, you guys are standing on the walkway on the parapet and outside of the palace.
Mhm. She'll look at Val and kind of glance down to the bag on her hip.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want to go?
She's gonna grab both her hands.
Okay.
She's gonna teleport like 4 or 5, or like 3 or 4 times. She's gonna go to one side of the courtyard, another side of the courtyard,
Okay.
then another side of the courtyard, and then she's gonna go to the Queensland crypts.
Mausoleum?
Yeah,
Okay.
mausoleum.
Okay.
Like she goes poof, poof, poof,
Okay. All right.
to negate any shift tracking
Okay.
that might be going on.
All right.
Sorry if it made you guys nauseous.
I'm used to it.
She's like, sorry.
Okay. Let me pull up the Queensland's map and show you where it's at. Okay. Up here. The top left corner. Right there.
She'll look at Sabian. Did you tell Ray?
Yeah. He's aware. He is quite aware of what's going on. He is dealing with some other things. So, which crypt do you appear at?
Ours.
Okay. The main crypt? Okay. You appear there. A green wraith-like entity comes through the wall when you appear there.
Hello.
Greetings. How may I help you, princesses?
I'd like to visit my grave.
In here.
So move forward.
Goes back into the wall. You enter into the crypt and
I didn't know that being was there.
you enter into the crypt and you see stairs that go down. When you first walk in, there's statues all along the walls in a circle inside this tower-like structure. As you look up, you see there are other levels that go up, and there's some sort of green light that's illuminating the top of it. It's magical. And as you look, you see statues of all different types, but there's no staircases that go up to those levels that you can see. At the far end of the mausoleum, the tower that you come into, you see stairs that go down with a gate there that looks pure silver and has like a green flame on it. And yeah,
She'll walk up to it.
okay. You walk up to it and the flame goes out. The gate opens. You see a green spectral hand that opens it.
Okay.
And you go in.
Mm-hmm.
The gate's closed behind you and you see flames go back up on
Do
them.
they follow me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I always wanted to come here.
Of course you did.
That was an evolved wraith.
Yeah, I didn't know that thing was here.
Yeah, that thing's no joke, he says to you.
I wonder if it had been anybody but me, what it would have done. Should keep walking.
I don't know, but I'm staying close to you. He floats over next to you. He floats off the ground. And you guys go down. And down. And down.
Down.
Hundreds of feet
Oh my god.
into the earth. It goes north, basically, in a straight line, down. Then you come to another silver gate with the flames on it. And as you get up closer to it, it unlocks and the flames go out and it opens. You see 4 sarcophagi sitting in this room in a roundabout way.
Walk up and look at them. Or any markings or.
They're the royal house of Queensland. You see your mother's symbol on them, on all of them.
I'm gonna walk up to it and she's gonna pick, there's 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The second one from the left.
Okay.
Thalia, Reva, Vey, Butler.
Okay.
That's what she's guessing. She really
Okay.
doesn't know, but that's her guess.
The second one from the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll look at it with true sight before she touches it.
You go to invoke your true sight and it's not working.
My true sight's not working.
You do that from your positive material vampirism?
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
What the fuck?
Sabian's like, none of my magic is working. You see him reach in and he pulls out a blade and he's like,
She tried to open her bag of holding.
it doesn't open. He's like, this is an artifact. And he sheathes it and it's not working.
Are we in a druid circle?
Touch the dragon blade.
It's dead. Gives you chills.
Whose druid circle are we in?
I don't know.
Whoever it is, they can see us.
My flight works, he says.
She'll try to fly.
You fly.
Why isn't my true sight working? She'll lay back down. That's so weird. It's not from an item.
That's why. It's a natural ability. It's not magical.
It's
So your
not-
natural abilities will work.
My true sight is. It's from
So
my
natural
vampirism.
abilities don't work.
It's from my vampirism.
My flight is from my vampirism.
So is mine.
None of my sights are working.
Fuck. There would
I
only
could
be-
try blood magic.
I want to know whose circle this is.
Is that what you think it is?
That's the only thing I know of that can knock out artifact magic like that.
It doesn't always do that though. I've been in circles where it
I
didn't
guess
do it.
that's true, huh?
Nothing on me is working. But my flight is working.
Is it connected to what's happening under Queensland?
Is it anti-magic? Artifacts should work in that.
Yeah. they
Unless
should
this was done by an artifact.
work. Maybe there's an artifact here. And he starts looking around. You look at the outside of the walls. There's no statues or anything. It's just plain walls. The only thing in here of any substance are the sarcophagi. The 4 sarcophagi.
Well,
Put out connect with Way of the One,
Okay.
unseen sight.
You feel a conduit that you're standing on. Like you feel big power, like goes out and you feel like you can go out like 3 or 4 times your normal distance. And as you bring your sight out, you feel skeletons inside of the sarcophagi. 4 of them.
Can I tell who's who?
As you look over them, it's the 4 siblings. It's you feel your own body. You feel Reva's. You feel Vay's. And they're identical to the bodies you have now. You feel Vala's.
We're on
sis.
Oh. That still doesn't explain why magic isn't working. What do you guys think? You guys think this is a safe place for me to leave it?
Fuck no. I mean, to leave the body? Maybe, but is this a safe place? Fuck no. I have no magic. I have not felt this unsafe in many years, he says. And he just looks at you nervous. I don't even know if blood magic will work here.
Have you ever heard of magic not working on a conduit? Just look at Sabian.
No. But there are 4 skeletons in there.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is you.
Mm-hmm. Is it the one she's standing in front of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Velia, me, Vay, Vala.
Yes.
I was thinking I'd put it in there. Who would think of that? She'll walk up behind it. She'll look behind it. Like, is it up against the wall?
No, it's just in the middle of the room.
There's no behind it. Gotcha.
There is behind it. You can walk behind it, look at it.
There's nowhere where she could, like, tuck it. She's gonna feel out with her unseen sight and feel the walls and see if maybe she can feel a loose stone or somewhere she could tuck it behind the stone.
Also, I know you haven't thought of this.
No.
No?
But if it is found here, then we're definitely implicated with Black Banks.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Who else could get down here besides us? Or our siblings?
We can go, but I wanna do one thing really quick.
There's nothing else in the coffins that you feel besides the skeletons, by the way.
She's gonna use unseen sight mixed with hold and see if she can just lift the lid of her sarcophagus.
Yeah.
And look in.
You lift it up.
Just a skeleton.
No, it's a vampiric skeleton. It has teeth. That's really the only thing about it that's odd, and when you feel the others you realize that every single one of them has vampiric teeth, including Valia's.
She'll lower it back down.
Okay.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
I agree. He says.
She'll turn around.
He starts going out.
I don't want to worry about this.
The gate closed behind you when you came in and flamed back up. When you go to leave, it does the same thing. It unflames and unlocks.
Thank goodness.
You don't see a hand at the bottom that does that. It just does it.
Okay.
When you get to the top, there's some sort of hand that opens it. Once again, you come into the main area again with all the statues and all that.
We have our magic back yet?
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as
Where was the moment?
as soon as you left that chamber and started on the stairs, it all came back.
Did your regeneration stop while we were down there?
I don't know. I don't regenerate like you do. I have to actually get
Did
cut.
hers?
Um.
Just think back about it. Did it stop?
Yeah. It did.
What?
Nothing. Oh my god.
So if you're killed there, he looks at you. Interesting. Let's get the fuck out of here. Why did we come here? He floats up. Okay, so you guys exit. You come out. The wraith-like being is not there when you come out. You come out to Queensland again.
Goodness. I need to get rid of this thing. Yeah. I know where. I got it. She'll grab both their hands and she'll teleport.
Okay.
The tower in Queensland that was Vay's childhood bedroom.
Okay.
The spot where he used to hide shit.
Yep.
That's where she's gonna put it.
Okay. All right. No problem.
What do you guys think?
Best idea we have so far.
I don't know if it could be tracked.
But they can't come into the palace without being okayed by the guardians, right?
Yeah.
At least there'll be a warning. I hate to say this, but shouldn't you tell Vay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. I don't want to tell him over telepathy. Just
You guys see
telepathy him.
ships start to rise up
Vay, where are you?
from the harbor and go up into the sky and through the clouds, and they go up.
Vay, where are you?
I'm in with Mother.
I need to talk to you.
Then talk.
I don't know if it's safe over telepathy.
You think it's safe out loud?
I hit it.
Okay.
Your old hiding spot.
Old hiding spot?
Mm-hmm.
Like how old?
Like 9,000 years.
Okay. They're looking.
I know.
They're in the city.
I know. I didn't know what else to do with it.
Did you see them?
Oh yeah. They tried to scan me.
You were near them?
Yeah. They tried to scan me. They couldn't come through my unseen sight.
I would stay out of the city, at least. Don't show yourselves.
All right. Well, we can go
These
back.
guys are different.
I know.
They're
Oh, you have
much
no idea.
different.
They're masters of the way, they, all of them. And they far exceed what I can do.
That's not good.
All of them. They were able to surround me with their sight, just one of them. And I can go
Fuck.
out almost 30 feet.
Fuck.
They're no joke.
Now you understand why I said what I said.
Huh?
Never mind. What a dick.
Where do you want me to go? What do you want us to do? Do you want me to go? If you don't want me in the city.
You should not be anywhere
need-
near them.
we
They're going
need-
to know that. Did you have it on you when they were
Yeah, but they couldn't get past my unseen sight.
Fuck. I have a suspicion that they have ways. They're going to know that they were close.
She'll look around the room. Is there another, like, leather bag?
Maybe
that looks...
Dusty, he says to you.
What?
Maybe Dusty.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe you should
Okay.
go see Dusty.
Alright, he's on Lux, right?
I think.
Should I
yes,
take it
yes,
with
he,
me?
Yes, he's on Lux.
Should I take it with me?
Oh, fucking, I don't know. What are you doing with it?
Trying to make sure it's not found. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I couldn't just leave it on the ship.
Hmm. Did we destroy it? He appears next to you. It's in there, and he goes over and pulls it out. Pulls out the bag, and he's like, it's in a bag of holding. Really?
What the fuck else was I supposed to do with it?
He opens it up and starts reaching in. He's like, he pulls the body out onto the floor, and he's like, where's the fucking head?
It's in there.
Oh, he reaches in.
Serves you right, you motherfucker.
Come here, Cubo. Throws it onto the ground, and you see him disintegrate.
The bag. No, not the bag.
No, he doesn't incinerate the bag. He disintegrates the body and the head.
Clean.
Yeah. Can you clean this?
Clean.
She'll tie it back on her hip right where it was.
Okay.
Same spot.
that's enough.
Should I go talk to Dusty?
Yeah, he's going to be more apt to talk to two of you than he is me. The last time we saw each other, I was not. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Where
I'm
were
still
you?
waiting for Lily. When we went to get the staff, the Black Bank people showed up, so I still don't have the staff. I'm waiting for her to contact me.
Lily, you hear Vago. Lily,
Yeah,
do you have the staff of Balk?
yeah.
I need it.
Is that what your sisters wanted?
Yes.
I've been trying to contact them. They've not answered me.
Can,
I'm leaving the Prime. I'll be here for about 5 more minutes if somebody wants to come and get it.
are you in the cradle?
Yep.
Surrounded by those fucks. They're out in front of your building. You know what? I think they're waiting for you to leave.
For what?
To follow you.
I don't think they can go where I'm going. And I don't have what they want. I don't know anything. And by the way, I don't want to know anything.
Can you open a portal?
Yeah.
Open a portal to the walkway behind the palace, where the balcony is. Faye starts walking,
Very well. Start walking around.
and then just hand the staff through if you can.
Okay.
You open a portal?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull the staff out. All right. You see Lily's hand come out of thin air, and you see the staff of Balk.
Valia will grab it.
Okay. Lily, you feel it taken.
Close the portal.
All right. You have it in your hand.
Fucking awesome. Alright.
We need the eye of the dragon.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there. Let's go.
What's where?
The eye of the dragon.
Temple to the old gods. I'm gonna make sure that
What are you two
Alexandria.
up to?
Yeah.
Ravis
I'm
smiles.
gonna make sure that Alexandria ascends to be the goddess Val.
We're gonna bring Valk back.
And I'm running really fucking late from all the bullshit, so. Yeah. Okay. Love you.
He looks at Sabian and nods at him, and Sabian nods back at him and reaches and grabs your hand. Boom, you guys are gone. Where do you go?
To the edge of where she knows the druid circle is, where the Gruvok elves.
Okay. Gonna go away from that and go back to the ship.
Down in the south. You know where.
I
You know
do.
where it is.
I do. You
Stone
guys are
circle.
headed to Lux.
Sorry that took so long, y'all.
Yeah.
As you're headed to Lux,
Fucking resurrecting gods.
as you're headed to Lux, you guys are cloaked. And in between you and Lux, about halfway when you get there, are some more of those ships. You see them
Detour.
patrolling.
Can they go around?
Yeah,
Detour? It's like they knew where we were gonna go.
you can get around them. The closer you get to Lux, though, the more of those vessels you start to see. They're all in that space around Lux. There's a lot of them, you guys. Like, you've passed maybe 40 or 50 of them.
Goblin actually reaches out to Seth and asks, what is going on?
We might be in trouble.
You say that out loud?
No.
No, okay.
Telepathy.
Okay.
Trouble, as opposed to you being less specific?
Yeah, it actually made him chuckle. Come up to the meeting room. You'll see what we're talking about. He did sit next to Vela, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Instead of being in cat form, because
All right.
he's waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
And
So you go up there?
He's kind of looking at all the bags first.
Okay.
And then he's looking at them, just trying to think of 1,000 things to do. He kind of puts his hand.
during telepathy's back to Godwin insists. Is there any way to hide those bags in your room somewhere?
I'm thinking, Seth.
Oh,
Seth
we're in
knows
real
that-
trouble.
Seth knows that Rosa can shift and maneuver and
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, she could do that if you ask her.
Okay. So he puts his, he just puts his hand on the dagger and just tries to reach out telepathically to the dagger, just as a.
Okay. Yes, my son.
Told you.
So you're not gone after all.
Would seem not. That was not my plan. It seems that you're carrying a device, much like I used to, that collects souls when they are freed from their body. It seems like I might be more safe here than anywhere else.
So, about these bags.
Yes.
Am I gonna get blown up or have my head chopped off if I reach into any of them?
Yes.
Eris
That
was
wasn't
ready.
at the top of my mind when I was leaving.
Any particular way to not have that happen?
There is. I can show you.
How do you do that? Not exactly throwing ball with my father, but I guess I'll take what lessons I can.
All those bags but 3 can only be opened in one location.
What location is that?
Beacon.
And the one with the stone?
That is one that can only be opened there. And without that stone, you can't go there.
So I can't go to the place that I need to go to open the bag?
That's correct.
You were the best.
However, there is a room where my body is. And if I'm placed back in it, I can open the bag for you. But I don't know if I want to even deal with any more of the living. I have left it into your hands. Without your mother, I am lifeless.
I'm trying to do everything I can to see if she still even exists.
If you define the answer to that, then you will find out more than I have attempted to find out for as long as you've been alive.
Which bag has the stone?
He thinks to you which one it is.
He picks
Are
it
you
up.
in danger?
Why am I not in danger?
They're after you, aren't they?
What do you think, Dad?
I think that if they are, you are in grave danger, and so are all those that you care about. I was not in the right mind when you took my head.
Well, neither
It
was I.
seems I put you in danger. I was not. Yeah. Was not thinking correctly, son.
Well, seems you can still think now.
Yes. I suppose death will do that to you. I am in a room. Prison. much like what the Jinn talk about.
Genie and a dagger, right?
He thinks to you, and you see the underground of Beacon, and you see the room that is outside of his sanctum room where the bags can be opened, and it's off the beaten path, and there are several things within that room that you see, but you see a body that's in there that is sitting in a suspended animation of him. And he shows you the spot that you have to be standing, saying the word blackness while you're standing on the spot will transport you from that location into this room. There's no other way to get into the room other than that. And it's cramped. It's a small room in the middle of solid rock, basically. You can see ruins on the walls.
So if I get
Retrieve me, and I will do all I can to help you. Perhaps together we can find her. But this is going to do no good for you or anyone that you love or care about.
well, I think we're a little bit beyond that. So keep this bag. Do I need anything else from the other bags that want to kill me?
No. Nothing important. There is wealth and items and magic. Beyond your dreams, son. I have so very much power. So many things down under Beacon. There is, however, a concern.
Naturally.
There is a Lich King, known as Ancav, who is in Beacon. He rules Beacon. No one is allowed in there without his okay. Except for perhaps one being. Her name is Zira. I believe she has an agreement with him. The problem is she cannot enter the city without being tracked. I don't think he would let you in there either. Though you may not have to ask his permission. It's up to you.
I may not have to ask his permission.
He would have to know that you were there.
Okay. So nothing but wealth in the other bags. Bag that everybody wants on my hip. Super unhelpful dad on my other hip.
Who wants it? Besides them.
Just assume them. It sounds bad enough.
Yes, it is. They will find you. As a matter of fact, they are probably sensing the stone. Or any of my other items that you may possess. If you are in a non-detected area and protected, perhaps they cannot see them. But the moment you are not, one of my necklaces will protect your mind, but they can see through almost any magics. They have dedicated beings that use blood magic to find things. You cannot hide from them. They will find you.
So you're saying it's not safe to leave any of us here?
No, it is not. It is all in a very dangerous situation. You should... There's one known as Lily, Thistlebriar. She might be able to help you get my body back, get me to my body, so that I can do something about what is going on. She will help you if you tell her I have asked.
Poor Lily.
reaches out to Rayla. Rayla, I don't know if I'm ready, but I have more problems. I was just talking to my dad. Real good father and son bonding. Maybe I need to get me and all of this stuff out of here.
You're standing in front of Dusty's tower.
And apparently I need Lily.
Lily left. But I might know somebody else who can help us.
We better do it pretty quick.
Fuck.
Apparently everything that I have is
You're standing there, and you see a ship come down out of the cloud. Looks like a stingray type shaped vessel. Looks like Lily's vessel, similar to her old vessel, and it comes down out of the clouds.
Get in the tower, you guys. I'm gonna go grab Godwin. He's in
Seems
trouble.
like you're not gonna. I'm not letting you be alone.
Godwin's in trouble. Why don't you go talk to Dusty?
We're gonna stop right there tonight, and we're gonna come back next week.
Oh, do I have something over here I can throw at you?
Oh goodness!
Woo, goodness.
Good sharp dice.
you got weapons
You
at
got a
all.
new 4-sided.
1d4.
sharp as fuck.
Wow, actually want to hurt you.
Actually, what are okay?
Metaphorical.
Just make a point.
Yeah, what a great episode that was. Awesome. Episode 8.
That was cool. Thanks, guys.
Next week will be episode 9.
Thank you, thank
Tensions
you.
are building. Things are taking place. You guys are being chased. You guys enjoyed yourself. Guys, like, subscribe, share, hit the ding ding and all that, and we will see you next week. We are Original GM.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land.